And they can now hear us. All right. I don't see the comments. Okay, there they go. Hawk, I saw Hawk's post. Okay, so the chat is working properly. Okay, hi everybody. Quick Fat Dog announcements coming up. If you didn't already see, we had to re-upload episode 1 of One Piece because copyright reasons. Yet again, because Toei loves us. I have no idea what they're going to do if it does it again. I can only tell you what my recommendation would be, but I don't want to do any kind of recommendations publicly without already having consulted, the people that work on One Piece Alabasta Bridge. So, for once, I'm going to keep my opinions to myself. But please go check it out. Episode 1 is up. Please go check out episode 2. Please, pretty please. Good news on Log Horizon Abridged episode 8. If you are a patron, you saw the last of the edits a couple of days ago from Carson, like yesterday or the day before, something like that. We did do the last of the edits to draft 1. We are currently on draft 3, or actually draft 4 is being worked on right now. There's been 3 drafts. And draft 4 is some minor fixes, and but those are not holding anything up. Calvin and I are already working. Wow, really appropriate time to burp right there, buddy. Thanks for that. Calvin and I are already working very diligently on getting the sound design and the music together for this episode. So expect it. I will say this, publicly expect it in about a week and a half. That's what we're shooting for. As for the Log Horizon Abridged Christmas special, holy shit, there's still a lot that's going into that, and we're just on the sound design side of things now. Like, the video is done, but it's going to take us about 3 weeks to put all the sound design together. And just so you guys understand why it's going to take us that long to do everything, it's because, number one, we're doing Log Horizon Abridged episode 8 and the Christmas special at the same time. So that's a lot of work for both Calvin and I, who were both having to focus on these 2 projects. And then at the same time, here's the major difference. I think at the moment, episode 8 is like 13 something minutes long, and then the Christmas special is like 23. So that's why there's a huge difference. Each just on a scene by scene basis, double the amount of sound is required for the Christmas special. Just saying. Alrighty, so hope you guys are looking forward to all of that. If you haven't been checking it out, I just want to do a quick shout out. We're going to be plugging everybody towards the end. I'll just do mine at the beginning. Guys, I've been playing a lot of really cool games, and my a lot of you who are my viewers have been unbelievably generous with Steam sale donations. So we got a lot of scary games and a lot of fun games that we get to play. So you get to make Shaggy cry in fear and refuse to play these games no matter how much you try to bribe him with Scooby Snacks. But he's going to do it anyway because I'm going to make him. All right. So I hope you guys are looking forward to a very scary Christmas. That having been said, we're back with Dungeons and Demon Slayers, everybody! Yay!
Yay!
I love how unenthused everybody else was. Like, I get that mine was half-hearted.
We're going to die. We're going to die.
I'm not in the cave. Look, I didn't walk ass first into a cave, so I feel great about this situation.
We didn't walk ass first. If we did, it'd be easier to get out of here. We just have to run in a straight direction.
Yeah, Reikoku just walked in and was like, tasty meat for demons! Free feast over here!
The dark meat.
I would be more enthused, but I have a little bit of a headache. But I'm here, and I'm really happy to play. I'm just trying.
Just grit through the pain.
You've got this,
So everybody, I would like to have a moment of silence to mourn the soon-to-be death of the Sweet Bean Bun Army.
Well, the army could still be alive. It's just the ship that's dead.
Yeah, the ship may sink, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, the ship may sink.
Don't worry, army. Like the noble rat, you can swim to another ship.
The noble rat.
Just saying, they're resilient creatures. I've seen one of them take some buckshot to the face and screech and run off into the night.
Just remember, the majestic cockroach can survive a nuclear holocaust.
Yes, Hawk.
Hashtag cockroach ship.
Oh, God.
I mean, preferably not. They are nature's mistake.
Zombie, eat flesh.
But yeah, recapping everything.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
Happened last time. The Demon Slayers got a notification headquarters to the village of Junsui to assist Haruto Aoki in taking out a demon that had been plaguing the area. Upon arriving, the group did some investigations and found that it was not one, but 8 demons that were hanging around the village and performing raids at night. So the group quickly began to put their plans in motion. As Reikoku kind of went off on his own, he discovered a wounded woman and a very hungry demon. Eradicating the demon and causing such a ruckus that the other group members convened. They put together a plan. Hikaru and Haruto got the girl back to her family and started making preparations to get the villagers prepared for the nightly raid. Kazu started laying traps, and Daisuke, Atsuko, and Reikoku journeyed back into the woods to go ahead and investigate where the source of the demons were coming from. Upon finding a cave, Reikoku and Atsuko decided that the most logical solution, rather than call for help or wait or handle things differently, was investigate the blood cave.
Who needs backup?
Journeying deep inside with Daisuke waiting outside in case anything went sideways, they quickly found themselves deep in the caves and surrounded by a bit of a haunting melody. As Atsuko fell under its thrall, becoming charmed, and Reikoku grit his teeth against it and prepared himself for battle, they then found themselves flanked by a strange-looking demon with black bone protrusions coming out of his knees and elbows that had holes in them, creating music like a flute, and 2 demons that flanked them from the back with sharp fangs growling and hissing. That is where we find ourselves now, with Atsuko under the thrall and Reikoku preparing for battle. I need everyone, or I guess just Atsuko and Reikoku, I need y'all to roll me initiative, please.
You don't need that.
All right, that's fine. I'll let the demons
Nat
go.
20.
No.
Starting off the game right.
24.
So yeah, good point. I probably should add my modifier. Yeah, 24 also.
Yeah, okay, so both of you have 24s. With Reikoku having the nat 20, I'm gonna put you in the lead on that one.
Suddenly, the demon pulls out a door.
I've saved the door demon for much later. I have prepared for this.
Oh my god, we gotta open the door. It's actually a mimic. Reikoku's like, see, I told you all along.
They were real. You all doubted me, but they were real.
The door mimic exists.
Oh god, I'm trying to think. What's that movie with Keith David and Rowdy Roddy Piper?
Oh, They Live.
Yes. It's like, it reminded me of that. I'm not crazy, I was right.
Or like the end of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. They're coming for you. They're already here.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, well, with that natural 20 start, I remember last session you said you were going to try and get your chains around Atsuko and lead her out of the cave.
Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
I mean, is that plan still in effect?
It's 3 guys, right?
Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah, it's 3 of them and 1 of you.
No, it's 5 guys, burgers and fries.
She's charmed, so I'm worried she's gonna fight back.
I mean, that is a possibility.
I say get us out.
Yeah.
Even though I am trans, I say get us out.
I'm going to try and get us out of here. My second choice would end up being to just blow the place up. But no, I'm going to try and get us out of here.
Alright, so then in that case, this will essentially be a grapple check. I need you to roll,
How much stamina do I have left?
Both of us, or just
I
him?
have 11, damn.
this, well, you have 13 left.
Oh, that was 13 used.
Yeah, it's 13 of stamina. You would both have to, I mean, it depends on if you're going to contest it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if your immediate reaction is to fight back, then yes, you would roll against it.
What would that be? Excuse me.
Actually, hold on. Let me consult the greatest of manuals created, the player's handbook, to find out if grapple is contested if you're charmed.
All right.
Where's the third guy at, by the way?
He's behind us. There's 2 in the front, 1 in the back. It's like the little dead branch type thing. That's what it looks like.
Oh. That's a demon? Okay.
Yeah, that's a demon. That's exactly what I said.
I know. Okay,
That's
so
what she said.
if charmed, there's no advantage disadvantage on grapples. So yeah, you can. If you're going to grab her with the chains and then start dragging her out, that would definitely be a grapple check.
Yeah.
I guess I have to do nothing then.
So I mean, like I said, if you're just gonna be like walking towards if you're just charmed and walking towards the demon, and you just chains wrap around you, is your immediate instinct going to be to fight those chains, or is it just going to be like, all right, I'm here now?
I'm not going to fight the chain.
All right, Reikoku, you just need to roll an athletics check.
Come on, Reikoku. Because my other option was just going to be spend all my points in one hit. But let's see. Athletics, you said?
It's athletics, yes.
21.
Okay.
I'm better at acrobatics.
You are, if you are not resisting, you are now grappled. So yeah, he wraps his chains around your arm, and starts to drag you out. Reikoku, you can move half your movement because you are lugging someone with you.
Yeah, shit. So
like 50?
Back, that'd be like 15 feet. The way you came would be back this way.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize, because I thought we came from back here.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Oh, shit.
Decisions were made.
I said you were flanked.
Yeah, I thought it was just.
I have no idea what happened there. I got disconnected. So I said,
I thought this guy was the one who was flanking us.
yeah. I was saying.
All of them are flanking you.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
but
saying you either run past through them or go the other direction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you either
the other
okay.
direction
Here's your options. You either run out the way you came and go towards the demons, or you run deeper into the cave and hope that there's an exit somewhere else.
Pasties?
Shit. And I can't attack now, right?
I mean, you're dragging someone with you, so it's going to be at disadvantage.
Patient defense.
Unless I can snap myself out of it.
Yeah, I mean, your turn is next.
Yeah.
Shit.
Can you guys hear
Fuck it.
me? Okay.
I'm going straight ahead, Walker, and I'm going to be using my last 4th level ability.
Okay.
I'll be using the Thunder Breath style electric lightning shower.
Thunder breathing style 6 electric lightning shower. All right.
And I'll be positioning right there, so it's a 10-foot cube, so it's gonna hit it's gonna hit both of them.
Yes, it is. Now this does take an action to do. So you've already used an action to grapple her. If you do this, there will be no movement this round.
Because I just don't see us getting through those two without being swarmed, because I'm moving at half speed already.
Again, this is... Atsuko still has a chance on her turn to snap out of it.
Yeah.
So it's whether you want to run forward and trust your teammate, or whether you want to strike first and try and weather the storm that comes after.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna try and trust her, but that's going to be my backup move if I live long enough.
Fair enough.
What do you think, lady? Should I risk attacking these guys? Wait, what's your strength? Could you just carry him out?
We've never really talked about this, but Reikoku's kind of a skinny guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is very light.
I don't know
String
what my strength
bean!
would be. Where would strength be at?
It's under core stats.
Thank you.
Because my 15 movement will get us...
My mod is 3, so...
You're stronger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fast. I'm
Alright
faster, I
then.
got that. Like, okay, if I move 15 feet, we will be there.
Okay.
I say I'm gonna do the attack and rely on you to get us out.
Alrighty. Let's see how this goes.
Alright.
Alright, so do your attack thing. They gotta meet a certain DC.
17 or 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
So 17. Because there's no way your DC's that high right now.
Yeah. I was about to say, I'm not that unwise, but then I know we did go to
So they're gonna have to make a Constitution save, 2 Constitution saving throws. Okay. That is 2 failures. One of them came so close.
Ooh.
But still not good enough. Yeah, that's gonna be 6d10 force damage they're gonna have to take.
All right. Oh, we got 2 10s in this. That's nice. Oh shit! Drop. There we go. 10, 26. See, sorry, I'm trying to do my math. 10, 16, 26. That's 5. 39 total.
39.
All right. As you unleash this shower of strikes, the air pressure delivered from these rapid and powerful blows, ripping apart the area around it. You watch as these demons get shredded by high pressure strikes carried through with Nichiren ore, and they are reduced to ashes.
Nice.
So that is your turn. It is now Lady Chan's turn. Lady Chan, what would you like to try and break the enchant?
I would like to break it.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll me another wisdom saving throw.
All right, my wisdom. Let me get my core stats real quick. That's a 20, and my mod is 5, so 25.
So that's hold on. I just realized the. So first off, for your initiative, bravo.
Natural 20.
And for your lovely breaking of enchantment.
Natural 20.
All right.
There we go. So that is 2. The night is starting great. So your enchantment is now broken. You yourself grappled to Reikoku currently as he has wrapped his chains around you in an attempt to drag you out of here. But now it is your turn. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck this dude up.
Do it. Believe in you.
Okay. I mean, you're currently grappled to Reikoku, so
that is true.
if you attack or do anything, it's gonna be.
It's gonna hurt him as well.
I was gonna say it's gonna be a
Maybe.
disadvantage because you are currently grappled.
Mm.
But yes.
Could you ask me to release her?
Bitch,
I
release
mean,
me.
that's not really something that y'all can do right now, but you can
That's true.
alternatively try and.
You are
use an
stronger. Just
action
pick
to-
him up and walk with him.
Oh yeah.
Like he's a bag of luggage.
You know what? I'm
Just
gonna pick him up and we're getting the hell out of here.
Okay.
Is that
make
my
an
strength?
athletics check.
Oh, what now?
Make an athletics check.
Alrighty then. Let me get my athletics.
Yeah, that'll be in your skills.
Yes, yes, it will.
Do I still sound robotic?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
What the heck? 23.
But you know what? It's at this point, we don't even know why, because you sounded good before we started, and then as we start, you go robotic.
It's literally because my computer is a steaming pile of crap. That's what it was.
Well, Rick, here's the thing, Rick. We know who needs the next computer.
Yes. Yes, we do. It's a 23.
Then yeah, you can carry him out of there.
Oh shit! What did I just do to my computer?
I will.
No, kick his ass. I believe in you.
I'll say that this will still be at half movement though, because you are carrying someone.
Yeah.
So you can move 15 feet away from this thing, and it's not going to get an attack of opportunity.
I think that's 15, maybe.
And you're dragging him with you.
Yep.
Let's see, from where you were, which was like right about here.
Guys, we'll have
15 feet would be right about here.
Guys, we'll have a discussion about Hawk's computer after this, but it's not a thing we're going to talk about on the show. So
Yeah.
No.
trying to set stuff up, let's just assume that's not going to happen at the moment until later, because there's multiple things that require funding at the moment.
Yeah, no, I'm not even asking for that. Like, no.
No, you're probably going to get it anyway. I didn't ask for a computer, and that got thrown on me. So,
No, I'll be good. I'm saving up eventually.
well, eventually needs to happen a little sooner, so that's what we're going to help with.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah, let's
I will say that I noticed this weekend that streaming was a little bit weird. So Richie's coming in a little bit choppy for me as well.
It's just, yeah.
Which is funny because I'm completely wired. I've got amazing speed, and my computer is doing really, so it's got to be something on y'all's end.
Maybe it's a Discord.
I mean, I hear you just fine.
Yeah. And suddenly I can hear Hawk clearly. I don't know what it is.
I plugged it into a different USB port, and now my headphone.
Nope, there it
has
is. It's
audio
doing
in
it
one ear.
again.
There it goes.
There it is. It's doing it
Damn
again.
It didn't robot. It crackled.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that's essentially what's happening. You're crackling all over the place. But again, we're just used
like
to
you're
it.
eating potato chips and talking at the same time.
I mean, to be fair, Walker's kind of blinking in and out every once in a while with like
Yeah,
one
but
or
that's my
two
internet.
words. Yeah.
All right, let's try this again.
Anyway.
Oh. So Rick is saving up to build another computer, and he's gonna just give away his old one. So you may get his old computer, Hawk. So there you go. Save everybody some money.
It is now Demon's turn,
Oh boy.
Shit. Here we go.
and
Just blame it.
he-
No, it's not OBS.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
Let's hold our breath.
Let's see. He already did this, so he can't do that again. He's not going to do that. Okay, I know exactly what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So as you all begin to rush towards the exit, he was so ready to take you on, and then seeing his comrades reduced to ash and you all just hauling ass out of here, he's just, you can even hear him kind of like grating his teeth behind you. He's like, no. So he is going to launch out an attack as you hear like him kind of taking a deep breath, and you kind of hear air even being sucked in from the environment around you. Lady Chan
What's up?
does a 26 hit.
Oh.
And I can't do like a reaction or anything to take the hit.
I mean, do you want to throw yourself in front of it?
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I
It'd be in
wouldn't do it.
character for him, but I'm kind of tied to her right now. I realize, so I'm literally on her
Yeah,
back.
she's kind of carrying you at this point.
Question, so
The tables have turned.
Wouldn't I take the hit instead of her, since I'm on her back?
I mean, do you both you want to take the hit?
Really?
I'm gonna ask, with all the noise and everything, can I make a perception check?
You can make a perception
I'm
check.
just
after
saying, it
this.
just sounds like he's volunteering for tribute. You know.
A little bit, but you know, it'd be in character for Reikoku.
Okay, fine.
Now I gotta drag my lifeless body out of here.
Let's see. That is. Okay. Reikoku, you take 21 points of damage, my dude. You are unconscious.
Aw, shit. No, Reikoku!
At least I died cool. Dead.
Yeah, well, not dead.
No,
unconscious.
you're just
You-
unconscious, bro. Yeah.
But with that, he is then going
A few
to
smelling
move
salts,
his-
you'll be fine.
move his full movement speed to get right up here. And that will be his turn. Reikoku's unconscious and save.
Yep. 15.
Wait,
Yeah, you're
I
fine.
thought he had to. I thought he rolled his saves on hit. Oh, were there only 3 demons? I thought there were 4.
No, there were
There
3.
was 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I misquoted things last session. I said 3 other demons when really it was just 3 demons. You were being flanked by a total of 3 demons.
Okay.
Yeah, that was me phrasing things poorly. My
That
apologies.
was my confusion. Okay, is the music demon dead? Is he one of the 2
No,
that
the music
died?
demon's
Okay.
No,
not
he is
dead.
very much
He's
hangry right now.
Gotcha.
So on that note, Atsuko, it is your turn.
Alright, you know what? I might have
Oh right,
to-
hold on. Before I get too
It's Hawk.
involved, Daisuke, yes, please roll your perception check.
Oh, that was so loud.
Hell to the yes.
Daisuke to the rescue.
That is a natural 20. So
Natural 20.
Good night
Just
today,
the
except
the
for Hawk.
rolls for everybody. I'm so impressed.
What's going on?
it's a good
What
night
is
to
this?
so- On that note, at the you know what I will you hear that shriek go off, and as you do, you realize that your teammates are most likely in trouble. And as it closes the distance with Atsuko, you close the distance to the entrance of the cave. Daisuke, you are on the field. I would like you to roll for initiative.
Yep. I just
yeah.
because I was. Where is my? Oh, there it is. Haha.
24 again.
Woo!
Okay then.
Let's go!
And since I
What is this
already-
danger of which you speak?
And since I already know that Daisuke has a much higher dexterity than everyone, I'm just gonna put you at the top, my dude, because
So
All right.
so
God
retconning real quick. This all takes place before the death save can even get happening.
Yeah.
He's that fast.
yeah, like
He is that
he-
fast.
He gets there, and now you've
Daisuke-
succeeded on your death save, and now it's Daisuke's turn.
Yeah, just to be clear, guys, I have a +5 modifier today. So Daisuke is very.
He is a very agile boy.
I have a +6. Oh,
So
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I have
5.
a +4. and I'm
Oh,
supposed to-
that's a +6 save. It's a +4 total.
+4, just kidding.
Then,
Wait a
seeing
minute.
as the demon is trying to close in, I'm actually going to do one of my techniques to, in a way, like scare it. Not scare it, but definitely help my comrades, and we put them under spells. That's right.
Yes, we did.
I need to make sure. What is the one that I'm thinking of?
Everybody pray for Daisuke to get a natural 20.
Mhm.
Oh.
Assuming it's one that requires an attack roll.
If not,
No, there was no way that I could have gotten us out of there. I was like, fuck it.
no.
I was just.
Just the
I'm
fact that
surprised
you
that-
managed to take 2 of them out, like
Yeah.
that's pretty impressive.
All right.
I mean, well, technically, if we're counting total body count, Reikoku's at 3 and y'all are at zip. There's just 5 more demons to go.
Yeah.
A 12 does not hit.
No, it does not.
Oh,
It does get you close, though, so you are now here. But no, a 12 does very much not hit.
Well, it's I guess my turn.
Yes, it is.
I believe in you.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna have to.
Now, where did we put the stamina?
I know. Can I?
It's under spell slots for. It's under first level spell slots.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm looking.
Oh shoot, that was something I meant to bring up before.
Damn. Okay. I'm
I mean,
looking
is that a
at.
question you have for me? You can message it to me.
No. I'm like figuring out. Oh.
No, I realized that I need to have a separate sheet from everybody else because I can't keep opening up and obstructing the view for the stream. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
We need to
I
get
I need to have a separate sheet with all my stuff that I can look at that will not obstruct the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I forgot to mention that last time. My bad.
So I'm gonna use Flame Breathing Style 6. No, wait, just kidding. Let me read that.
You do have an ally next to you this time.
Yes, I do. I see.
I choose to stop using Breath of Thunder and use Breath of the Burrito.
I
mean-
use Breath of Big Brain and
I'm
realize
gonna
that
use
shouldn't be here.
Flame Breathing Style 1, Sea of Fire.
Okay.
To attack. I just have to read.
Mm-hmm.
But reading is hard.
DC 13 or 8 plus proficiency mod. Okay. Nope. And that just closed that out. Wonderful. I need this bigger, please, so I can read the whole thing. Thank you.
You pick a target within 60 feet. You must make a dex save. Otherwise, it takes 3d8.
Hmm. I have to scroll up. Oh, my dex, is that what it said?
I mean, flame breathing style 1 Sea of Fire. Yes, that is a dexterity saving throw that the target has to make.
Don't be a mook. Blame the book.
Okay, I'm gonna roll then.
I mean, there's no roll involved with a
Oh, well,
saving
just kidding
throw.
then. Oh, let me pick something else. Haha, let me pick something else then.
It has to roll.
It has to roll.
Yeah, it has to
Yeah,
roll. It has to roll because you are automatically successful. It's just whether it takes half damage or full damage. That's the difference.
Yeah.
So it's actually better in this case to do a save. So
Yeah.
your
might as
attack
well.
auto hits.
Yeah, the only difference between a ranged spell attack and a save attack is that a ranged spell attack can crit.
Okay, so I guess I'll roll a save for. I just had a major brain fart.
What is the DC?
For if she's using Sea of Fire, it would be 13.
Where the heck is DC? Excuse me. Slightly confused.
I did. It's in the thing.
The spell should tell you what your DC is.
Yeah, it'll be
God damn it,
DC.
yeah.
It'll just say in the description. It'll say DC blank or 8+ proficiency mod plus wisdom mod.
Oh yeah, DC 13.
Yeah. Unless your thing is higher. So,
So
which for this specific technique, yes, it is. Your DC, since your wisdom is higher, is 15.
Nice.
huzzah.
So yeah, it needs 15 or higher.
Additionally, another one you could use is flame breathing style 8.
How
I could use
ironic.
that.
How ironic that Eva is the one asking if she could use Breath of the Taco.
Breath of the Taco.
So which one are you using?
Flame breathing style 8.
Okay. All right. I just roll to hit. Don't tell me what you roll yet.
No, you can't use that, Rick. They already used that. How do you think they ended up in this situation to begin with? They used Breath of the Leroy Jenkins. That's why they're in the cave.
Except for Daisuke, he's kind of.
I'm not kink shaming you. I'm just laughing at the irony of the Hispanic girl saying she's using Breath of the Taco.
So on that note, so you're using Form 8?
Yes.
Okay. On that note, it is the demon's turn. Lady Chan, what did you roll?
A 40.
What?
I'm sorry. Hold on. I said roll hit.
Oh, just kidding. Haha! Just kidding.
You rolled the wrong dice.
I am so sorry.
You're not supposed to roll the D100. Breath of the Slime. Hey, Breath of Rimuru is some
I'm
strong
sorry.
shit.
I roll my D20 dice, correct?
Yes.
D20, and you add your Dex or Strength modifier, whichever one is higher, and your proficiency.
That's a 19.
So plus 4 plus
Plus
2, that'd be 6.
6.
So 25 in total.
Yeah, 25 in total. That absolutely hits. Now you may roll damage.
I am so sorry.
Now you may roll.
Let me do that again. Excuse me. Now my dog is concerned.
You blame us for being concerned?
I'm just going to point out that Hikaru is going to be really, really pissed he missed all of this.
Yep.
The fact that you guys ran off without him to go kill shit is going to make him very sore.
But I thought Hikaru ran off.
No, well, no. All right. Hikaru went and returned the girl.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
49.
Okay. As you activate Form 8 Continual Flame, you all watch as Atsuko lowers her blade down to the ground and just stands perfectly still, like not moving. You can hardly tell if she's even breathing. And as the demon moves in to attack, you watch as in an instant her blade is on the other side of the demon, and it is like its neck is so close to cut. Like the front part of its neck is about carved out about halfway. As it is now bloodied and looking very panicked. And on that note, it is its turn. And it's gonna try another blood demon arc. Everybody.
I was gonna say, oh no! I'm so sorry.
You need everybody to make what, Walker?
Well, I mean, not Reikoku because you're unconscious.
I know. I automatically fail pretty much.
How many death saves must he do now, or how many did he auto fail?
You must all do wisdom saving throws. So Atsuko, Daisuke, wisdom saving throws.
Okay, let me like pick up my dog because I just ran over her paw.
Oh,
Rikoku's about to die.
Oh, my
you
sweet
monster!
darling. My sweet darling, I'm so sorry. Oh.
Maybe next time you won't be underfoot.
My darling. Give me a moment of silence to, like, love my dog for a moment.
All right, moment over. No.
Okay, you know what? No, I gotta give props to friggin' Anthony Rivera. Fucking Breath of the Yeet. I would love that. I mean, that's Tanjiro's secondary breath style. It's Breath of the Yeet. You take a sword, you yeet it. Manga spoilers.
Okay, that's a 20. That's I think that's 20, 27?
I get it.
25, 27?
27? Okay.
One of those two? Yeah, okay. I have to make sure.
Are you gonna yeet about as hard as Sarah did when she went up against Vader? Yeet.
Oh, my darling.
I legit think that I'm about to die.
On that note,
You may. You may.
What's the will save?
Well, you passed one death save, right?
Yeah, but
So
if
you
it,
said-
does over 26 damage, I'm legit just dead.
He may not
Well-
be doing a damaging spell.
Yeah.
True.
Atsuko, what'd you say you rolled?
And
A
he-
27.
What?
So that's another natural 20.
What the hell?
Was that another natural 20?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Natural 20.
I have to know if I'm gonna do the sound effect or not.
Does that mean if we get a ghetto 20, it's just womp 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 womp?
Probably.
No, it's just probably Krusty going, 20.
Yeah,
Is this
20.
is
By the
my
way,
luck rubbing off today?
Krusty had the moment that made us laugh the hardest in episode 8. Just watching the freaking the drafts. Oh my god! And every time it got us, it was so good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Could my luck be coming in today?
Apparently so. So good
Also,
news.
I'm now out of
Atsuko.
alcohol. That's sad.
Next round you will not be immobilized.
Asuka's pissed right now.
Daisuke, you will be though, as you hear this haunting melody begin to play as it begins to move its arms very slowly. And Daisuke, you watch as the terrain around you begins to shift and warp. As up becomes down, left becomes right, smell becomes taste, and everything is wrong with the world.
Can I still have a response? Like, on my turn, I know it seems a little crazy, but...
You can have a response on your turn.
Yeah.
Because the world is coming down around you, my man. This is frightening. As Atsuko, you just watch this happen, and you hear the melody, but nothing really, like, you can feel things kind of begin to shift, but you falling under it once, shame on you. Falling for it a second time, you're not falling for that shit again.
Yeah.
You
Atsuko's
steal
pissed.
yourself.
Atsuko's pissed. She is pissed. She's like, I'm not dealing with this shit right now.
You steel yourself against it, and are able to resist the effects as the next round comes, and...
Whose turn is it? Question mark.
It would be Reikoku. Save
Make a
for me,
death
my man.
save.
Yep.
Another 15. Okay, at least we're consistent tonight.
Yeah, you succeed. You're good to go. That's the 2 death save success.
Oh, you do 2 instead of 3? I thought it was 3. My bad.
It is 3. He's not conscious yet.
Oh, okay. So he
He just made 2 successes.
having 3 successes doesn't make you conscious. It just returns you to stable condition. Yeah.
Well, then I have been doing things very wrong.
You have.
I will keep that in mind for later.
Yeah.
Note to self: anybody who's here in Platinum Watch, you're fucked next session.
Fuck you!
I'm just kidding. I've rolled.
I'm
things for,
sorry.
like,
I'm
26
sorry. I
plus
mean,
sessions.
to be fair, it is ultimately it's up to the DM. So if the DM says that 3 and you're
Yeah,
back to
no,
consciousness, that's how it fucking is.
I mean, that's how I've done it, and honestly, like, I'm not gonna change it. I'm like 27 sessions in. That's not gonna change.
Yeah, I mean,
I already screwed myself with Hawk's meta magic. I'm like, oh yeah, you can use that as a free action. And then I saw what it could do, and I started screaming.
I have actually been playing it by the rules the last few times I've done it.
Yeah,
It wasn't meta magic. It was font of magic, which font of magic is a bonus action to convert spell slots and sorcery points.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I've actually been doing that like
Oh,
by the book the last couple times.
well,
I've been
thank you. That makes me feel warm inside.
All right, don't turn gay on us right now. We have a fight to finish.
I mean, it's a little late for that, Lady Chen. Jesus Christ.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm pansexual. I mean, you were
there's
fucked
a
from the
reason
beginning of
Walker
this.
and I are not allowed to room together to con. I'm just saying.
I met the game.
I mean,
You're
I
not
did
allowed.
know this was
You
a
are
rule
not
book,
allowed to
but
tell
thank
us.
you.
You are not allowed to tell us how we are allowed to handle our sexuality in game. How dare you?
I apologize.
This is D&D discrimination, and I will not stand for it.
So on that note, you have succeeded on your save, and you only have one more to go before you are conscious. On that note, as you are preparing for your next round of combat, Atsuko, you watch as 3 demons crawl out from further in the caves.
Motherfucker.
They just yeet out like Obi-Wan. Hello there.
I'm gonna kill the one in front of me still. I'm not done yet.
Question, DM. Do any of these also have like little bones with holes coming out of like different areas?
Wouldn't I be going?
Yes, you would be. I'm just saying that she sees this. You are kind of absorbed in your own situation right now.
So I need to make a will save?
You need to make another wisdom save if you want to not be riding the dragon.
Yeah. So, we're gonna do what we did last time.
Oh,
Can you wait till I roll?
yeah.
Yes, go for it.
Yeah, his turn is before yours.
Oh yes, I apologize.
16.
That does not succeed.
Okay.
You are still. Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anymore. He's tripping balls right now, everybody. He's off his nut.
All right. Well, that will end it. So then it will be her turn, and if she wants to do something.
Yes, now it is Lady Chan's turn. If you would like to do something, you can.
I will. I'm gonna finish this dude off first of all. Hopefully.
Next episode is going to be in memoriam of Reikoku.
Yep. I request that "Welcome to the Black Parade" be played at his funeral.
What is
Okay.
that song?
You know what?
song is
I can agree to that, but it's gonna have to be a cover, like an orchestral version or something. Like
Yeah.
I've also
So
got a
are
really
you-
epic version of the funeral march I could play.
Nice.
Are you using Form 8 again?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
This girl is doing damage.
I'm
You-
destroying you.
You once again lower your blade to the ground, slow your movement to an entire crawl, and wait. And then when it becomes the flute demon's turn, as he is the only thing in your range, roll to attack.
All right, then here we go.
We're all tripping balls, right? Not so. I'm not even drunk.
50
Sadly.
To
How
hit?
to hit. Yes.
How?
How are you
That's
rolling
not
a
possible.
50?
It's a D20.
I keep rolling the wrong one.
Yeah, you do.
Right.
Put the D100
That's a
aside.
lot of damage.
Put the
Lady,
D100 down.
D20. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm kind of over here like, what?
We here at Fat Dog Studios do not condone the D1.
I mean, it's used for a random chance, but
I'm
like,
excited, okay?
Eva, you need to hurry up and join the damn call. That's what you need to do. One of these
18.
days, she will join.
18.
18, much better.
18.
That moment when you get too excited for D&D.
Just do me a solid
Yes.
and roll the damage.
Repeat that. You cut out.
Roll the damage. Roll the damage. 20 damage.
20 points of damage.
20.
I like that 50 a lot better.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Now you can roll that 50.
No, it's too late.
50 damage. Oh, well, I mean, there you go.
Okay. It is now the demon's turn. As your blade slices through, this time it dodges, expecting the blow this time, and loses an arm. It's one of its flute arms falling to the ground, and quickly kind of turning to ash.
Oh, now it's out of tune.
Okay.
It's out of tune.
Was not prepared for that.
I can just imagining Reikoku. I can just imagine Reikoku coming to consciousness for a minute, like he's pulling a Yusuke when Yusuke was asleep and fighting the demons on the ship. He's just like, oh, it's out of tune.
Pretty much.
Daisuke does a 22 hit.
Daisuke fell. Does a 22 hit?
22 would. Sorry. 22 would hit. Yes.
Okay. You take 10 points of slashing damage as it rakes a.
As it rakes what?
You may use a reaction to make another wisdom save.
As it rakes a what?
A jagged claw across his chest.
Okay, that part was important because I didn't hear that, meaning the stream didn't hear that.
Got it.
So if I ask you guys to repeat anything, it's mostly because I don't care, but you know it's necessary for the audience to hear it.
Daisuke.
Can I
No.
have a plus to my, because I literally just got slashed. On top of the, I could make an argument.
I will say this. I will add damage you took to this roll, which pushes you just past the DC. You are now out of the mesmeroscape, as it were.
That's fine, because like usually spells like that after you get hit, like I'm usually do get easier to break out of.
Oh.
What was that?
The slime opening just came on my Reikoku playlist.
On
Sorry, the slime
That kinda
bridge
scared
opening.
me.
On that note, he at this point looks glaringly at Lady Chan. Sorry, at Atsuko. And you watch as he takes his arm, the one remaining one with the bone protrusion.
I was gonna be like
rams-
for a second, oh my god, he could see through the fourth wall. We're so fucked.
he rams the bone spike into his abdomen, taking 3 points of damage.
And immediately turns to
Blood
ash.
maledict?
As he activates another blood demon art.
Oh, for God's sake!
Atsuko, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my gosh! All right.
The fourth door.
I'm praying right now.
He opened the fourth door and saw Lady Chan. He didn't see Atsuko, he saw Lady Chan. Watch out, the demon
so
sees
he
you.
opened the legendary gate and went beyond.
he went plus ultra.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're glad to hit earlier, because at least her and Fel have full health for this.
20 plus.
Wait, did you just roll another fucking natural 20?
Yes. What the heck?
You need new dice.
I need to die.
Yeah, that is going to dice jail.
No, keep that dice.
I'm gonna keep rolling just for the hell of it. That was a 20. That's an actual 20. Again, I rolled another 20. All right, that's a.
What
that's
are
a
you?
19.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
that goes to
wait!
dice
Hold on,
jail.
hold on. Are you rolling an actual D20, or are you still accidentally
I am
rolling
rolling
the
a
100?
D20. I am
Okay.
rolling a D20.
Yeah,
I
that
am
goes to
really
dice jail
throwing
now.
a D20.
I will allow you this.
Natural 20.
But that is going in the jail.
This one's going in the jail. This green one's gotta go.
You remember the game Walker?
I
you
am
made me,
picking a
like,
different
super
color.
confused
I'm
at
gonna
every
pick
roll?
purple.
I did the what now?
You remember the one where you made me like put a dice in jail and just show you every single dice after that?
Yo, I'm scared of this
Yes.
dice.
I remember that game very well.
We're putting
Mr.
this one in the
Six Nat
jail.
20s. You bitch.
Hey, there's a reason I use the red die for trapping.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a red die. Okay?
Ladies-
I'm gonna use a red one.
Ladies and gentlemen, pick a convention you would like us to show up at next year. We're gonna try and host. At the very least, we're gonna try and get all the Dungeons and Demon Slayer people together at a con, so we can actually do a live game for you guys. That'd be awesome.
Him at MomoCon.
MomoCon?
For that one.
Yeah, maybe.
MomoCon is right down the road for you, Walker.
Fair enough.
This one's going in the box. We're not using this green one anymore. We'll
On
one's
that
going
note,
in.
Lady Chan. As you watch as he stabs himself in the abdomen with the bone spike, as he pulls it out, you hear this absolutely sickening melody, and the stench of blood is just absolutely overpowering. You take 22 points of damage as Daisuke, you are now, free of your illusion. You watch as this plays, like the air around him even begins to kind of like shimmer like a mirage, with little streaks of red thrown in, and you watch as, a little bit of blood comes down Atsuko's nose.
What did Atsuko get as a con save? That is.
She got a 24, so she took half damage.
Jesus.
She got to
And
not
took 26
die.
Yeah, she got to not die instantly, is what she got.
I love that.
That is that demon's turn. As it now becomes time for.
Oh god. I'll move into
I have a
it.
question. Is the demon almost dead? That's the question.
You don't know.
I cannot answer that.
You don't know.
All right, Daisuke, you're gonna be attacked.
Okay.
DM, can
Does
I get a Mountain
15
Dew?
hit.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're fine.
I'm just reminded of that video. Can I get a Mountain Dew? Yes, you can have a Mountain Dew.
Am I allowed to make an attack and then a move?
Yes.
Okay. We need to get rid of some of this stuff, but we need to get out of here. So I'm going to use. Now that I've regained consciousness, I'm going to use water style breathing 2.
Well, I mean, it's not your turn yet.
Oh, it isn't? Oh, I thought you said the
No,
demons
it
moved.
is.
Yeah,
They
but-
haven't finished yet.
Oh.
My bad.
They just moved.
You asked me when they finished, could you do the thing, and I said yes.
Sorry.
But they haven't. No, you're good. I now that I know what you're going, I'll just keep that roll. We'll just keep it. Reikoku.
Yeah.
So as you know, unconscious things have advantage on them.
Sweet, I got an advantage. I heard advantage. Everybody else in the
Yeah,
street?
no. So you take 2 immediate death fails
Shit.
as you are being dragged by Atsuko, who has not moved, and this thing walks up to you and rams a claw into your abdomen. So you immediately take 2 death fails. So now,
I'm at 2-2.
On your next
You're
turn,
2-2.
if you fail or if you succeed, that is the end.
Yeah.
Either your character lives or your character dies. How fun of Reikoku to not move you toward the exit!
You mean Atsuko?
Yes, Atsuko, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, why didn't
might
you
have
get
to act
why
about
didn't you
it.
get up and carry yourself out of there while you were unconscious? How dare you, sir?
You know what?
Atsuko.
Yes.
Atsuko, does a natural 1 hit?
Womp 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 womp.
I don't even know how to answer that.
No.
It absolutely
Of course it fucking doesn't. That's how you answer it.
You know what? I'll say this.
It doesn't.
No.
Hold on, I have to roll something.
Probability die, right?
Me just
Yes, I
raising
do.
a brow. There's a nat 1 hit. No.
Raise his eyebrow.
Okay.
F in chat for that question, everybody.
On that note, all right then. Okay. So on that note, since it nat 1'd and I rolled some probability dice,
Oh dear.
It crit fails to hit you, Atsuko. And it crit succeeds to hit the demon that just attacked Reiko. So that is a 7 plus 8 plus 8. That is a very dead ally.
Well,
Reikoku is
no.
so edgy.
Can demons
He
kill?
kills people in his sleep.
Can demons kill other demons? Because it doesn't appear to.
Oh, yeah, fair point.
Yeah.
Because in the show we have seen that they can't. I will say this:
It
it reduces it to
happens.
0 hit points.
It
as
is
he-
unconscious.
As he knocks its head off and it goes tumbling out in the back of the cave. And you fuck!
Shit!
And it bounces
Damn!
off the wall.
Fuck! God damn it! It's like-
And begins to roll further down into the cave.
yep.
Wonderful.
It's gonna be a while regenerating that shit. On that note, because of that interesting roll, Reikoku,
Mm-hmm.
Also,
as your oppressor is now essentially like unconscious, slumped into your wound, I will say that applies pressure to the wound. You will have advantage
Oh, my death save?
on your death save.
Okay. Natural 20. Doesn't do
All
shit.
right, you are stabilized and up with a single hit point as this thing essentially like presses into your its arm becomes dislodged and then its body weight slumps against it, applying pressure.
Which
And then
which
you kind of-
in turn deals 1 hit point of damage. Roll for death save on your next turn.
I was expecting.
So you are able to regain consciousness. Now you are still like bleeding.
I'm still chained to Atsuko also.
Yeah, you're still chained to Atsuko and bleeding. So probably best to leave.
I think that Junkrat explained this situation that you're in best when he said, "Well, this is a fine how you do."
Just kind of blink. Reikoku just kind of awakens and blinks his eyes. Sees like she's literally just holding on like a backpack. It's like, huh? Like, wait. How
I
does
think-
this get worse?
I
There
think
were
at
less
this
of
point-
them.
I think at this point you should just be like, you look around, you survey the situation, you're just like, leave now. It's like,
That's,
Shit. Because if I try to move, I'm still attached to her.
Yeah, you
what can I
shouldn't
do on my
move.
turn?
just say fucking.
I
leave.
mean, you can untangle the chain.
you can hi-ho Silver the fuck out of there.
Here's the
But you're
problem, though.
still on my back.
There's two attack opportunities from two very
That is
strong demons.
that is the potential. Yes.
You can yeet it out of there, man. You've got 1 hit point. Do it. Roll the dice.
Ugh.
Can we
Additionally-
all roll?
the,
Is
the
it
real
possible that
question
we
would
all
be,
roll?
what would you do in character?
Yeah.
Yeah, what-
would you
I
do
mean-
in
In
character?
character,
be-
he's not gonna run from a fight, which is the painful thing.
Well, I mean,
No.
Well,
you're
no.
gonna die.
He's literally dying. Are you gonna lie? Are you literally going to throw your life away in this dank, dark? Will this character, is he so emboldened that he has to stand there and fight, knowing he can barely stand? He's hardly holding on. He's clinging on to
legit
life.
just rolling a probability die.
Okay.
On this one.
yeah.
No,
roll,
this is
roll your
escape.
The player
probabilities.
wants to get the fuck out. The character.
Characters should want to get the fuck out too.
He's not very smart.
Yeah, well, you're smart enough to understand that you're dying and that there were less of them
Yeah,
before
yeah.
that made you die.
Yeah, but Berserker.
Yeah, but he's not. He hasn't activated Berserker.
Walker, how
But
did these guys- how did
heroic
these guys-
spirits.
No, get out. We're leaving. Get out.
Like, all right. I look around. Okay. I lean forward, put my feet, pick up Atsuko, and start booking it.
I mean,
Can
you
you
don't have to
engage?
pick her up. You're both on your feet.
All right,
that'll
well
still
then
chain to her.
move out of the move. Then move
You
half.
can
out
unchain yourself so you're not moving at half
I
speed.
Alright,
can.
fine. I'll do that then.
No, move half speed. Just move together. Get out of the way.
It just will get out.
He's like,
Retreat.
guys, we need to
Okay,
get out of here.
yeah,
Let's-
okay. You're
Tactical retreat.
moving half speed out of the way.
No, I'm unchaining us.
Okay.
Please move out of the way. Please move
Yeah.
out of the way.
Do we have disengaged in this version?
Are you?
Are you a rogue?
is
I
you
mean, you're a
rogue?
ninja. You technically would have disengage.
Hold on. I'm actually certain that there is a breath technique.
Does
Let me check the
one-
cantrip section.
I have one stamina.
well, DM. Here's the question. Would a ninja have like some of the abilities that a rogue would have? Would disengage be one of them? And how far into the skill tree, like, is disengage a thing that they can do from the start, or is that a leveling ability? Like, you gain that as you level.
I would say it is a leveling ability.
Okay, what level is
So
your
at this
character right
instant-
now?
Level
Everybody's
one.
level 1.
Everyone's.
Oh, well then, yeah, you probably don't have it, bro.
Yeah, no.
You're fucked.
Well, no,
You gotta-
you can use disengage as a bonus action as part of like the rogue's tree, but every creature has the disengage action.
That's what I'm saying. I only use it as an
Like
action.
it is part of the action
master.
economy. Yeah, it's in
Yeah,
the
but-
player's
So you
handbook.
can use disengage as an action and still use your full
And
range
then
of
move.
movement.
That's what I was asking.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
you can do that.
Usually, but
Well,
usually
actually,
just-
no. Hold on. What does unchaining himself? Does that count as an action?
Bonus
that would
action.
prob-
Okay, there you go. All right, then yeah, do it, bro. Go for it.
Yeet! Get out of there!
Yeet
All right,
the
I
fuck
called
out of
it.
there, bro.
Grab both. I would say grab both of you.
No, let her move on her own. Don't
I
reduce the
mean, I
movement
can't without
speed.
doing it as half movement, they can catch us.
But
with
that
half movement.
that's kind of the. There's a reason
Where
why.
were you asking?
Oh, now I see.
Read my card for the love of God.
Here's the thing.
All
Here's the thing.
creatures within a 10-foot radius.
Please move together.
No,
No, we don't move
no,
together.
you're trying to metagame this. You can't metagame this. They wouldn't know that stuff in character. Please don't like. He has to play
mean,
how
he
his
just-
character would play.
I mean, he could just tell us like it's.
But-
we have the same turn effectively.
Yeah, if you say it out loud in character, that's a whole different thing. But at this particular point in time, where you're using a card,
already
that's
too late.
technically metagaming.
Okay, guys. This
So what's going
everybody's
on?
turns. Everybody's turns are coming out at a time. Reikoku, what are you doing?
What was Fel trying to say? Like I missed all of that because of everybody talking.
Do what you need to.
Okay. I was just gonna go one down the line, and
He was saying what Fel was saying was basically because of an attack that he's got coming up, he wanted you to grab her and y'all to both move out of the way. My argument was that is metagaming.
I mean, I haven't said for certain if I'm still like I can still just move since I'm still chained to her. We can just say we do that. And just
I
keep
thought you
attacking
unchained her. I thought you'd unchained from her.
Yeah.
at
I
this,
don't
at
know
this
if that's
point,
what's-
okay.
What? Okay, what are you
Reikoku,
actually doing?
hold
What
on.
is Reikoku
Yeah,
actually
Reikoku,
doing?
Definitive. Yes, no. What you doing?
Okay, for Reikoku as a person, he would either fight or start walking him and Atsuko out. He wouldn't unchain her. That's
So-
how
so
would-
he
you
would-
guys
he
like,
would-
hey, but
so-
that's
so
half
he
your
has- he
movement,
has-
So I was like, fuck it.
So he's got the soldier mentality, never leave a man behind.
Yeah, that's him.
All right, book it.
All
Drag
right.
both 15 feet.
Are you
Cool.
using disengage or are you just
Yes,
doing a
I'm
double
using
He would
dash?
still be
Disengage, I'm
using
not-
disengage as an action, and then.
Okay, so you've
drag.
moved 15 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is outside the range. That is your turn. Daisuke, you are up. You unleash
Alright.
your attack. It's a DC 13 dex save. Deals 14 damage.
What's that? Before he would leave,
Half,
he would
half.
just be
half
like
on
apologies
success.
and just start walking them.
Okay, I can't
Okay,
understand any of that. He's roboting too much. What?
God,
He's
fucking
basically
idiots.
apologizing to Daisuke and then leaving.
No,
Okay.
apologizing to Atsuko for just picking her up and carrying her.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's actually half damage if they succeed.
Is that better?
Yeah, no, that's what I meant.
Mhm.
I know how DCs work.
Okay.
Detective Comics.
Okay, so that is. Okay, so the demon that got his head knocked off by his teammate, is fine. Somehow his unconscious body doesn't get really like.
God damn it.
Because technically you have to sever the head.
Mm-hmm.
Is the way that they die. So technically succeeds by technicality. The other two demons do not succeed, and the flute demon succeeds. So that's 14 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. I have no idea what the hell happened to my mic.
Yeah, speaking of, do I sound any better, or still sound like shit?
You sound
Better.
better.
Alright.
On that note, Fel.
Okay.
Two of them are looking bloodied. As for the flute demon, how do you want to do this?
Oh, he's actually dead. All right.
Yes. How do you want to destroy him?
Basically, you know how in the show it's basically think of the spin that I'm doing like completely like it's basically
Like the lateral water wheel.
yeah.
Got it.
So as he slices the head off, finally getting rid of Mind Demon, whatever his name is. We actually don't even know his name.
Nope.
It was
Demon.
Charles, by the way.
Okay.
Charles.
And then
No, it absolutely wasn't.
And then I will actually take an attack of opportunity as I move back, because we really can't stay and fight.
Okay, so then you're going to use your movement to run?
Yes, and that will provoke one attack.
An attack of opportunity. Yes, it
Yep.
will.
Yep.
Does a 9 hit?
No.
All right, you're free and clear, Atsuko. It is your turn. You are still chained to Reikoku. He was dragging you.
Like, I figured it's like we're like tied like back to back, just one person's legs, then the other person's legs.
I'm just imagining him like piggybacking her, like running out. It's like too tired, and then just immediately
Drops. Left, right, left.
He starts running. All right, your turn. Just leans back. Her legs are touching ground now.
Yeah.
All right.
Just flipping off the demons.
So, God, of course we're gonna like head out of the cave, like get the hell out, and go
All right,
back where we came
so
from
you
as best we
are-
can.
Okay, so you're going to be using your movement to run towards the exit.
Right.
All right, that's 15 feet. That's 15 feet. It is now the demon's turn. They choose to.
Okay, so really quickly, you are all over the place. I can't hear anything
There we
because
go.
Discord is fucking up horribly.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Okay,
Did everyone else go robotic?
and we're back.
Yes.
Okay, that was literally what I was saying. I could not make out any of what was said. So let's do that
Yeah.
again one more time for everyone in the stream.
Yes, please.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
The demons disengage and retreat back into the cave
Okay.
as their leader is now dead.
Also, it wasn't just Walker. Literally, everybody was robotic for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Discord basically crashed for me. So
Discord crashed for everybody.
That was not Jeez,
That was a Discord thing, not a
Yeah.
individual person
So
thing.
we get outside. I just undo the chains binding us together. Well, that was eventful.
It was a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a thing.
Let's
Hey,
not
at least-
ever rush into a cave again.
Noted.
Yes. I think I'm bleeding internally, but I'll still pull up the rear, make sure they don't come after us, so we can, run to the village.
If anything,
running isn't even an option for Reikoku
It's
at this
not
point.
like slow walking.
It's like hobbling. It's like, dear intestines, please don't fall out. Please don't fall out.
I will stay in the back because you cannot walk.
Hey, I walked us out, right? Well,
Yeah.
technically she did.
Well,
but we
barely.
didn't
I
do
mean,
that.
if only someone had bandages.
All right, what's the time of day, DM?
It was getting late. Like, it was in the late afternoon when y'all started going into the cave.
Is the sun still up?
as-
Is the question.
As you are exiting the forest, the sun is barely up. Like, this is like 6 p.m. The sun is starting to set.
Oh no,
behind
no!
the
I was gonna say, as they're exiting the cave, is there direct sunlight on the mouth of the cave, or should they chop a few trees down to make it where the demons can't follow them out because sunlight?
Well, I mean, they weren't following them out. They retreated back into the cave.
I'm trying to help retcon this. Instead of them trying to walk all the way through the forest with an injured person, maybe they could sit outside of the cave entrance for a minute with one person guarding them while the other person patches up the wounded ally.
I mean, they can attempt to do that. It's gonna take some time.
Yeah, a 30-minute
They're
field
not gonna get,
dressing.
like a...
Like it's gonna take 5 minutes to kind of dress the wounds and stuff, and then however much time it takes to hobble back out of the forest. Sorry, I'm not trying to take over the game. I'm just trying to figure out what would possibly be best and most expedient for everybody.
At this point, does anyone actually have bandages?
I do not.
Doesn't Atsuko have bandages?
I think I do. Me
Yes.
I do.
I have-
I do.
There you go.
Okay.
And-
I'm in favor. I'm still in favor that we get out from
Yeah.
away from
Yeah.
the cave before
I'm
we
just-
patch
I'm like,
anyone.
let's just get as far from the cave and forest as possible. Like, just open sky.
Okay.
Well,
I know that this isn't going to affect D&D, and it's probably a good thing that I'm not DM because I'm not that gracious when it comes to basic physics. You would have bled out and gone unconscious if I were DM just getting out of the forest at this point.
no. We're not out of the forest. We're going to a spot in the forest with more light.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Just get some lights.
I heard out of the forest, and I was like, oh, okay.
No. I think I needed to be more clear on that.
Yeah.
That's not.
Sorry,
We're
I'm not
going
trying to metagame, but I am at times trying to clear stuff up for the audience that will possibly have questions, and I'm like, oh, we should maybe talk about this.
I'm just saying a lighter part of the forest with a lot more light.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I didn't know how much light was in the at the cave entrance or whatnot. That's what I was asking about
I
initially.
did break a brand new clearing into
He
forest.
Yep,
has
yep.
a point.
Alrighty.
Continue on.
All right, so I need you to roll those dice to roll healing.
Okay. Give me a moment while I get the sheet back up because it just automatically closed itself out. I don't know how that happened. That's medicine?
No,
no.
there is literally a thing.
Yes. D2 4 plus 2. All right.
Oh, sweet. Back to us.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Am I Hikaru? Is that me?
That was me. My OK Google went off while I fumbled with my dice. Sorry, give me a moment.
Because I could have sworn there was a thing about Hikaru up here in the chat, and I'm like, wait, what? Talking about
That's
like
an 8
art
plus
or
this
something?
is 2. Oh yeah, somebody's doing like art.
2d4 plus 2, and you said it was an 8 plus 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Reikoku, you are healed for 10 points of health as your bleeding is stabilized and you are recovering.
Reikoku graciously nods. Thank you for saving me back there, and for here. I owe you my blade.
Don't mention it.
Well, at least we took out, what, 3, 4 of them?
Right.
5? And we know what direction they'll be attacking from, at least. Presumably.
Pretty much, yeah.
And thank you, Sir Daisuke, for saving us from the...
Death.
Yes, that.
It's no problem. Just the commotion is. Just let's not have that repeat ever again.
Noted.
You say this, and the moment you guys tell Hikaru about this cave with demons, he's gonna go marching right to it.
No one tell Hikaru.
Agreed.
Just kidding.
We shall never tell Hikaru about this incident.
I don't think.
Let's at least tell the part where we each killed a demon. Or 3 demons in my case.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. He may actually explode.
Yeah, he might not be happy that we fought anything without him.
He's a big boy. He's a man. He can't. No.
You mean he's a big baby?
Hikaru will remember this.
All right, Mr. Metagaming.
I just heard he's a big baby, and I'm just like the that person will remember this meme popped right up.
Yep. I was not gonna be so crass, Lady Atsuko, but I mean, yes. I'm not good at subtlety.
In other case, let's just head back.
Agreed.
Okay. Y'all are heading back?
Yep.
So as you all start heading out of the woods and make it to the edge of the forest, it is now like the sun is beginning to set. It is tinging the sky a very like red-orange color with streaks of purple. As you all are kind of like getting set up, as you kind of like trudge out of the woods, you just see Kazu just waiting there, and he's like, I finished setting all the traps.
Who is Kazu?
Who's Sirene?
Sorry, Tenchi.
Tenchi.
Tenchi. Okay.
Tenchi, my bad. Tenchi is Vex's.
Who's Serenia?
You'll find out in a second. Don't spoil it.
That's
Yeah, you'll find out.
She shouldn't have
Don't
popped
worry
up.
about it.
Dang, D rolled 20. Curse you! Spoiling surprises.
Sorry, I just saw it pop. I'm like, huh?
All right. So anyway, so are we going back
so
a
on
little
that
bit
note-
because it took them a while, not only in the fight but also to get here. So
Yeah. So
Should we-
as I'll just say this. As you all trudge out of the woods, Kazu's like, Tenchi's just like, I finished setting up the traps. Y'all missed a lot. And then now we flash back to what
huzzah!
they missed.
Here's what you missed.
I'm just gonna have Reikoku just pass out.
Okay, so last we left off, what's his name and I were doing the
Haruto.
we were getting the beeswax stuff taken care of. Have we talked to the elder, or had we not talked to the elder?
I would say at this point, you have.
I couldn't remember if we talked to the elder last time or if we were on our way
You guys
to do
did.
that. Okay,
Yeah,
we
you
did. Yeah, we did.
I would
Okay.
say at this point you have spoken with him.
Okay, so at that point, then I would be headed to the temple to help them gather up the beeswax and everything.
All right. And as you do so, you approach the temple with Haruto in tow, as it were.
Haruto in tow. I like this.
And you notice a new arrival in the town, similarly wearing another Demon Slayer uniform.
What is up with
On that note, Landfire, would you like to describe your character?
Hello. Cousin.
what?
all I heard was Kazu.
Yeah, that's all I heard
Yep,
too.
yep. I totally heard that entire conversation is Stitch.
So all I heard was a high-pitched noise, and I started bleeding like Atsuko.
That's
Somewhere Reikoku's wounds just reopened.
like I'm just like there's like cousin, roll a death save.
This is back in the past, so there is no
Cousin.
speak of this cousin talk. Yes, how would you like to describe your character?
First off, hi guys.
Hello.
My character's name is Serenea Hakato. She is a dual wielder and dual, I guess, breath style user. She is related to Atsuko. They are cousins.
Surprise!
Surprise!
You guys couldn't keep that to yourself and surprise us about it? No. As soon as she gets on, cousin. It's like, oh my god. Suspense. Make them earn it. Make the audience earn it.
Okay, we had planned this. Okay.
Yeah, we
You had
legit,
planned to
like-
just scream cousin at one another? This was a plan?
Planned on being cousins.
So physical appearance, how does she look? Like, I'm like, cause Hikaru is walking up. Like, how does your character?
She's cotton candy in an outfit.
She looks like Lucky Oliera from Fairy Tale, if you know who that is.
No one knows who that
I
is.
put a token in, so I
Yeah.
we'll just
You guys-
zoom in
Zooming in. She is
on we're zooming in on the plot.
yeah.
New manga
She,
chapter of Slime is out, by the way, everybody.
Woo!
And her favorite color is pink. And if people know why I don't like that color,
Yeah,
It's
Hikaru.
fine though, because the border of your token is just screaming at you.
I know.
Hikaru does not like this at all. It's like there's too much pink going on here.
No, there's pink and purple. There's pink and purple. She is pink. Atsuko's purple. So we do have a little bit of a family, relation on that.
God damn it. God damn it, Salty Rick.
So just kind of tan skin with like pink hair, whereas Atsuko has like the black with the purple streak in it.
Yep.
Gotcha. So as you walk up, there is a individual wearing a Demon Slayer uniform with a what color is your like coat that you wear over your Demon Slayer uniform? Because you sent me an image that has a coat in it. What color is it?
Blue.
Okay, so it's blue.
Yeah,
So it's like a light blue.
Bluish gray.
Bluish gray. So there's wearing a bluish gray Haori, and she has two short katanas at her side.
Mm-hmm.
And she seems to be speaking with the temple priests as they are hanging out by the gate.
Alright. So you said other Demon Slayers were around here, correct? Because I'm checking my notes and there has been no indication of anybody else here unless they're getting this off the books.
Okay. Roll a quick perception check.
Alright.
It doesn't have to be a high DC. Hikaru doesn't stealth.
Alright. Let me go ahead and oh my god, I haven't used roll 20 in forever.
All right. For all of you, I apologize for how loud I was laughing at this. I was not expecting this, but check spicy memes. Check spicy memes.
Alright.
Oh god, what have you done to me?
I didn't
Oh
do.
my God.
Technically, this is Salty Rick. He sent this.
I rolled a 14.
Oh yeah, no, that's one of my favorite memes. I have that saved on my like wizard folder.
An arrow may have your name on it, but a fireball is
But a
addressed.
fireball is addressed
to
to whom it
whom
may
it concern.
God damn it.
My favorite fucking meme.
Alright.
He said like 6 different ones. I
Okay,
didn't
so let's
ask how
see here.
big the room was. I said I
Jesus.
cast
Said I
fire.
cast fireball. Yeah. On that note, okay. So you said you're not stealthing?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay, so then You notice kind of right away as Hikaru is walking up, but
It's kind of
Haruto
pretty
being
obvious.
Haruto being kind of jovial individual and slight prankster that he is, begins to sneak around your field of view. So as you see Haruto getting walking up, you kind
He's
of like
just
see him, you're like, "Oh, hey."
he's just very determinedly walking towards, like he's not paying any attention to anything other than just the temple. He's like, I'm going to the temple. So he doesn't even notice you.
Okay, so you see him walking up, but that is all you're, and he's kind of determinedly walking straight towards the temple gates. And then, like, as you approach the temple gates, Hikaru, from behind you, Sirenea, you hear, "Hey, what's up?"
Hello. Who might you be?
And as you turn around, there is a very tall, muscly man behind you.
Well, I'm short, so just think of
Yeah, he is just basically towering over you.
Yeah, think of Levy's height. That's basically her.
Yeah, he just looks at you and goes, "Hi, I'm Haruto Aoki. I am the Demon Slayer who sent out the request. Pleasure to meet ya." He just like shoves a hand in your face to shake.
Okay.
Oh, are you not a hand? Are you more of a I understand. And he like immediately bows very deeply.
Yeah, and she bows respectfully because she is more formal in her stance. She's not very sociable in a way. She's more, formal, ladylike. She presents herself with an air of I have nobility training kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Oh, another
he
awkward
rises-
person. Yay.
He rises from the bow and says, and this is Hikaru. He also attended the call. As he points over to the person who is now determinedly like
I've already passed both of you.
walking
Like
through
you're
the
seeing
gate.
his
Yeah,
back.
you were determinedly already walking through the gate, up the stairs.
He seems nice, I think.
He's determined.
Okay.
So I guess we should get on task. So right now, we're working on gathering beeswax from the temple to hand out to the villagers so they can resist the thralls of the demon song that we've been hearing around these past few nights.
So at this point, Hikaru's asking who's in charge to try and find out like how he can best help help them with distributing out all the beeswax and everything. Like Daisuke's just showing up like, what can I? Or I'm sorry, not Daisuke. Hikaru is showing up like, what can I do to help? How do I make this go better?
As you've already spoken to the elder, like some word has traveled to the temple, just because the people you spoke to earlier, like the wife ran out to go ahead and notify the temple, so they're already kind of like gathering all the beeswax, and they've just started like gathering it into these large urns, I guess is the best way of putting it. Like they're these large kind of ceramic urns that they have sitting around, and are gathering as much beeswax as they can. Just it is a bit of a slow process because they're trying to do it without like damaging the hive or agitating the bees. But already they've
I
gathered,
pull out my
like,
sword and I fight the bees. No, I'm kidding.
already they've kind of gathered like 2 full jars.
Gotcha.
That already have like the little rope straps tied around them, kind of like a backpack.
Gotcha. Well, all right. Hikaru understands that he's not in his element. That's why he's asking. He's determined to help, but he needs to know where he would best be suited to help.
They
are very confused.
The temple monks are very confused, mainly because like they don't interact with demon slayers often. As far as they know, you're just kind of like here to fight the things. So you coming up and asking, "How can I help?" They're just kind of like,
Well, it's not. No, okay. I'm not aggressively asking how can I help.
No, I wasn't saying like.
I'm more like Mirio from My Hero at this moment. I'm like, how can I help? I'm that happy, like That's that kind of happy kind of
Yeah.
thing that I'm doing.
No,
I'm like,
they
I can help people. Let me help people. How do I do it?
yeah, they're just kind of confused on this simply because like it's not that
Ouch.
it's aggressive or anything. It's just more the fact that like they literally see y'all's job as killing the demons. Y'all distributing beeswax is like something
A
that they had
joke.
not considered.
Okay.
It's something that they hadn't thought of, so they just kind of like look over and see two very, like strong guys who have just walked up, and so they hand out these jars that have like the straps on them and say, just carry this around town and make sure people have some.
Alrighty. He salutes. Oh my god, I did not realize I was doing Penny.
Oh God.
I just
You're
walked.
that ready.
I just
Damn it,
walked up. I
no.
just walked up and was like, salutations. Oh my
You were the
goodness.
angry boy.
You know what? No, I'm not always. Look, I'm. Look, he is awkward as hell. He can be very happy. He can stumble all over himself and be quite nervous. He is in helper mode right now. Okay, he only has one mode at a time, and right now he's in helper mode.
God, no.
All right. So they hand you these jars, and
I take them down to the
Haruto,
town
like-
to start distributing it.
yep. And Haruto does the same. He kind of like is like, which side of town do you want to cover?
Is he asking me or asking her?
Yeah, he's asking you because they currently only have 2 jars. They don't have enough for
Okay,
3 people at the moment.
I'll take the side closest to the forest. That's probably the one that's going to need it most.
Okay, that would be the north side of the village.
Cool, north side of the village.
He-
Actually, I'll take northeast if he takes northwest.
All right.
Yeah.
He agrees to that, and he looks at Cyrano and he's like, "Do you want to help us distribute it, or do you want to wait until they have another jar for you to carry around?"
Well, I actually have a couple of things here that
Ah!
can really help you with.
Hikaru just noticed that there was another person. That's what that was about. He's like, ah!
So you don't see the pink hair. You just see another person. Okay. I was actually wondering if I could help you, create more of it.
Hikaru starts walking up and starts pulling on the hair. Like gently, not like full on.
Okay, no, my hair is delicate. Please don't touch it.
How did you get
I
cotton
will
candy attached to your head?
How does he know what cotton candy is?
I was about to ask, would he know what that is yet?
I mean, there are
No.
small villages and stuff have festivals, right?
I
I mean,
like,
but he
probably
lives in the
didn't think-
mountains.
I think the best color would be strawberry hair, maybe.
Strawberry hair.
Sakura blossom hair. There you go.
Sakura
Oh,
blossom.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
he could-
I
yeah,
just
that-
heard
that-
pink,
that-
and I was like, okay. I was like, okay. Well then,
Yeah,
retconning.
you've definitely seen cherry trees
You know
before.
there's
Those
like
are
Yeah,
on
I was like-
cotton candy too. Like Atsuko has like.
Okay, so anyway, he's just very confused as to why this person has cherry blossoms stuck to their hair.
There you go.
What the? Starts. He starts smelling it.
Okay, she's immediately freaked out. Like, okay, like down, boy.
No, that's it.
Haruto's just like
Haruto-
might not.
Hikaru realizes it's just hair, gets bored, turns around, and goes back to what he was doing.
Yeah, just future reference, buddy. That's not normally socially acceptable.
Oh, he doesn't even hear him. He's already well on his way.
Well, okay then.
She's like dumbfounded. Like, is
Sorry.
this how all your men here are?
Well,
I'm sorry,
I don't. I mean, I'm not really their commander, but maybe one day I'll get my own command, and I'll make sure that they're pretty well prepared.
You just hear in the back. You just hear slightly off in the distance. Get your beeswax.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not used to leaving the temple, so this
Oh,
is
yeah,
kind of new
I
for
gotcha.
me.
I gotcha.
But
Well, if the temple environment is more your thing, perhaps you could help them with the logistics of getting the beeswax distributed. Make sure that it gets along faster.
okay, and she's just gonna do something that probably Hikaru won't know about for a while. She's gonna get something out of her pocket, and she's got a
Cool.
scrap of paper and some ink.
Pockets?
She's got pockets.
Blasphemy! No, I'm kidding.
And she also has a bag with her. So
All right.
What are these pockets
just
of
gonna
which?
grab- she's going to start scribing down like what may be needed. So I can help you gather, measure, do any kind of support. I'm really good with numbers. I can help you, I guess, logistics wise. Just
That would be
put me in
great.
front of people. Don't put me in front of people, especially like not him.
That's understandable. And he just kind of like
Not him.
Gives you like a thumbs up, and he's like, "Well, you just here," and he kind of like sets down his jar and is like, "I'll just wait for the next one. Just see if you can figure out how much is in here, and I've been around here for a while, so I know how many villagers are in town. So we can just figure out how much is needed per person, and we'll be good to go."
Okay, does that also include children? Because I know quantities with them will be smaller than they would with adults. And I mean, does it also affect animals?
Well, I haven't seen it affect animals. I've only seen it affect humans. And normally it has a limited range. It can only really affect 1/4 of the village at a time.
Okay. Oh, okay. Is there anything I should know in particular? Since I just got here.
Well, we found Hikaru earlier found some demon tracks, so we know that we're not dealing with just one demon. Still waiting for the other scouting party. They've been gone for quite a while, but I'm sure they're fine.
Okay. Well then, I'll just go inside and start gathering up the information and writing down everything that you need. Just in case.
Alrighty then. And he kind of just like begins to help the monks with gathering the beeswax as you kind of like analyze the jar to see like how much it can contain, like volume wise and all that. And while you're doing that, we're gonna go ahead and pick up with Hikaru real quick. Hikaru,
Damn it!
as you are,
I was typing something. Sorry.
as you are distributing that wax.
Oh, dead wax! You're making it sound so dirty. I love it. It does-
As you're gathering everything for your homemade scented candle business.
Oh, yeah! How did you know? How did you know I actually had a scented candle going right now?
Because it's the winter and scented candles are bomb.
Yeah, peppermint candy especially.
Mm-hmm.
Hawk, I'm not apologizing.
Damn.
I've got my cinnamon apple spice going.
Check the YouTube chat.
God damn it! What the pun?
What did I do this time?
Everything.
If Hawk is involved in an awkward situation, does that make it awkward?
I mean, I will say that the door situation was definitely awkward.
Yes. That's beautiful. All right. Yes. So.
I'm giving you guys the most disgusted look right now, but none of you can see it.
Hey,
It's okay, Hawk. I know what your face of disgust looks like. I've etched it into my mind.
I'm feeling very awkward right now. I feel attacked.
Are you? Richie, you are currently dead to me right now.
When was I ever alive? You're like, I'm putting you in the corner. When did you let me leave?
Oh my.
You know what? Moist.
All right.
Yeah.
All
right, so moving on.
Literally how I feel towards all of you right now.
Hey,
All right, so sorry, I derailed it. We'll get back on the rails, I guess.
So what are you doing right now? You said you were walking around just going like, get your beeswax.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm not a beeswax salesman. That's not what's happening. But yes, I am hollering, "Hey, beeswax!" Because I'm trying to get people to come out, and then I explain it to them. So I am explaining what's going on and why we're doing beeswax and why we're making like earplugs and stuff. It's basically a safety precaution, and I'm yelling to try and get as many people to come to me as possible, because usually if you're loud, people will try and find out what the fuck it is and get them to shut up.
Yeah.
That's his process for this, is like, loud
So-
people get told to shut up by lots of people. So if I'm really loud, more people will come to try and find out what it is and why I won't be quiet.
So at first, people are very hesitant to leave their homes because it is getting like, it's the afternoon and it's getting close to sunset, but it's not quite there yet.
I'm not a door-to-door
but as-
salesman, people.
As the ruckus continues, people begin to leave their homes and kind of see what's going on. And as you explain the situation, they begin to take like beeswax. Like, they're careful not to take too much, just enough so that they have enough for themselves and their families, and enough that other people can still grab some.
Gotcha.
Like, because this is a very tight-knit community. They're not gonna just start hoarding beeswax to leave
Gotcha.
their
No, gotcha.
neighbors in the dirt.
All right, so I'm basically dispersing everything in the northeast. I'm assuming that this is also the same area since it's closest to the forest. I'll be the first one to encounter everybody.
More or less, yeah. Like, while you're distributing this, Tenchi, who has more or less like finished up his traps, comes down and is like, "Oh my god, please, please!" And he's like covering his ears as you were like being loud. He's like,
Oh no!
"Shh,
As
shh."
everybody got over there, I stopped yelling. Like, basically, once I'd attracted enough people, I'd stop. This wasn't a continue. I'm not turning
Okay.
into an ice cream truck. Okay, I'm not just
Okay.
gonna be
That'd
blaring
be
that
kinda
shit over and over.
cool.
That would be awesome. I would love some. Would you like some ice cream? No, but no. Essentially, all I had to do was do it. I only had to do it for about a minute, and that was it. Everybody else is good.
Okay,
So they are free to move back into the village.
yeah. Well, I mean, they're not all. Again, this is still in the flashback.
Oh, okay.
So he,
Because it did
yeah,
not
so he
take me
comes
long
down-
to distribute it.
Yeah, no, it didn't take you long to get what you needed and start distributing it. Like, this is like this is when he just finished setting up.
He
his
just
traps.
finished
Like,
setting up the
he's-
traps. Okay, so let's go inspect
Yeah.
them.
Okay, so as he like brings you over there to inspect them, they are very well made and set up very well. Like, the Nichiren thread is put over specific choke points and entryways and exits to the forest.
Okay.
And they're set up in such a way that they would be able to kind of like restrict the movement of the demons when they try to come in, if they come in this way.
Okay. And so we're moving further in towards the forest because we haven't seen them in a while. So getting a little worried.
Yeah, but as
So we
Like-
start making our way towards the forest is what I'm saying.
yes, but it's going to be a while before they come out, because when they left the forest before we did the flashback, it was just Tenchi waiting for them.
Okay, so I'm going to go with Tenchi and wait for them. So that's essentially what's happening.
Okay.
Yes.
So that is what we will set up. You go there and wait with him for when sundown comes, and then we're gonna go ahead and, since you will be waiting there for when they arrive out of the forest, we're just gonna go ahead and quickly hop over to Sirene and Haruto to finish up their logistics,
Go
so
for
that
it.
we can finish preparations and then get the whole party together.
Huzzah!
Okay, so Sirene, I need you to make me a just standard intelligence check. Don't add your your proficiency modifier.
Okay. Let me see. That would be. Hold on. No mod. Man, it's been forever since I've done this. All right. You said intelligence?
Yes, because this is maths.
Okay. All right. For that one, I got an 18.
Okay. It is not hard. You are very good with numbers, as you stated. So kind of like judging the circumference of the vase, you can kind of gauge like how much beeswax it could hold. You kind of figure that for you get one of the monks to come over and kind of like you use them as an example to see like how much beeswax it would take for an adult, and then like, you know, some of the temple initiates, you use them as like how much beeswax it would take for a child, and you kind of gauge the amounts properly and realize that with the 2 jugs you do have, you would need about 1.5 more jugs, but with that you would be able to cover the entire populace of the village. And by the time you finish your calculations, Haruto has finished scraping together one more jug. So now you have a total of 3. You just need a half jug, and then you'll be set.
Okay. Just to be on the safe side, I would recommend doing a full one just in case.
Just in case. All right.
Not to mention, we also have to account for us as well.
Yeah. So a full jug would be a good idea. So you recommend that, and they get to work. And at this point, you all have finished your work before the sun begins to set. Do you all regroup with Tenchi and Hikaru, or do you wait for them to come to you?
Regroup.
Okay. So then I will bring everybody over here to the woods. So as the forest team leaves the woods to kind of like escape and make sure that everything is taken care of, you arrive to the site of Tenchi sitting outside, and not far away are Hikaru, Haruto, and Sirenea, who this new person who you have all now just met, except for Atsuko, is here.
She runs to her cousin.
Atsuko, I think she knows you.
They
Of course
hug.
she knows you. That's my
They hug.
cousin.
Yeah. It's been a while, Atsuko.
You guys can't hear me. I forgot I had muted my mic.
You're taller than me now. Yeah, okay.
It's just like the bitterness.
Like, they grew up together, so
Eva, most
Sirenea's.
people are taller than you.
Hikaru drops down from the tree that he was sitting in.
goddamn.
Walks up to Reikoku, pokes him in the ribs, and goes, "What did you do?"
Well, I killed 3, maybe 4 demons.
His eyes get wider.
Atsuko killed a demon.
This is probably the first time you've ever
Daisuke-
heard him talk softly, which is
Daisuke
why this
also
is
killed a demon.
which is why they get wider and wider the more you keep saying. This is
One
the
of
first
you-
time you've heard him actually be soft toned, so it's kind of more eerie that he's being quiet instead of loud. Without me?
Well, it wasn't intended. On the plus side, between the 3 I killed then, plus the other ones, they're down to maybe 4 demons left.
Hearing that, he starts walking toward the cave.
You
I
cannot
did
just
not
go
mention a
on your
cave.
own. Are you kidding me?
I did not mention a cave.
Oh no, he knows now. He's already used his all right, DM, you know that ability that Inosuke used to find
I mean, but
the
that's
demon?
a specific breathing style ability that he has.
Yeah, okay, so that's part of
That's
his
different.
breath style. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was because of his sensitivity to touch and everything.
No, it's because the breath style he uses is an offshoot of wind style, so essentially he's combining a wind technique with his enhanced sense of touch.
Okay. Okay, well in
Hikaru.
that case, he doesn't know about the cave. He just starts marching in the way that he saw you guys come from.
Hey, Hikaru, hold on. They're coming this way. If you stay here, you might. If you don't stay here, you might miss them.
Why would they be coming this way?
Because we killed the flute guy, and they might want revenge.
There is a
Let's go
flute
just
guy?
like
The
slow
flute
down.
guy-
Oh, cool.
He's
So
really
we
exhausted.
Hard is just like, this is great news. This means that while we have the beeswax, we don't really need it, but if we need it later, we can have it. Isn't
there
this
might be-
great, guys?
There might be more than
Hikaru's
one
just
flute
stomping
guy.
the ground in anger right now. Because
Well, again, there
everything
might
that
be-
he just spent doing was a waste of time.
Hey, hold
Alright,
on. There
Atsuko-
might be more
Atsuko-
than one flute guy.
Okay, I was gonna say Sirenea goes to Atsuko's ears.
Hikaru turns and glares at Reikoku and points right at him. Don't give me hope.
Sirenea talks to Atsuko's ears, going, "Have you been putting up with this that long? And
Yes.
why didn't you call me? You know, I could have saved you a long time ago."
Yes, I've been putting this up for a while, and I'm sorry. I just didn't know that you would be here.
I'm surprised you didn't Okay, DM, I have to actually ask you. History check. Did
Okay.
did Serenea do the testing at the same time as the group?
Can I just say Atsuko's still freaking
I will say this
injured?
with
Yep.
the vastness of the organization, they hold 2 tests once every 6 months
Okay.
in separate locations across the country, usually in opposite ends. So you may have passed final selection at the same time, but it wouldn't have necessarily been in the same final selection that they went through.
Okay. All right. So, because I was gonna say something if they had.
Okay, so
No.
Hikaru surveying the current situation just decides for himself that Reikoku should not walk on his own, and Fireman carries Reikoku back to the frickin' village.
Reikoku raises a hand of protest, but is just like, you know what? He just kind of pauses. You know, Atsuko's carried me. I've carried her. This is fine.
But she's the one that's more injured.
I point.
Yeah,
that's what I'm about to point out. Like,
I was gonna say.
hold on.
I was gonna
What
say.
Pretty beat up right now.
Hikaru. I have a request. Move us towards Atsuko. Can you carry both of us?
I can carry her.
Before any of that has even been said or done, he basically Hikaru moves Reikoku to basically being a backpack, and he just princess carries Atsuko out. Yeah. This is just another form of training as far as Hikaru is concerned.
What are you doing?
Also, Daisuke took injuries too. Carry him too.
Okay. No.
Haruto looks over at Daisuke and is like, "Do you need to be carried? I got you, buddy."
You have very broad shoulders, Hikaru.
He looks over. I don't know how to respond to that. I don't think he
Is
does.
Hikaru
either.
just-
Hikaru just.
Daisuke
You know what?
responds to the offer.
Hikaru just kind of stops for a moment. It's like stops mid walk. He's just like, thank you. He just keeps on walking.
With these shoulders.
Okay. I do want to ask. Can I roll a perception check with her sense of smell to see if there's anything?
Hikaru is now a tomato carrying 2 people.
Yes, Serenea, you can roll perception to check beyond the woods. And Tenchi will actually roll perception with you.
Okay.
Why? Because he's holding a girl.
No, he's a
Tenchi is the
tomato.
one with the hearing.
I meant Hikaru.
No, the reason why Hikaru is a tomato is because he's being complimented and he doesn't know how to take a damn compliment.
All right. So I got a 21.
And Tenchi got a 19. So he kind of listens out into the woods as you kind of use your smell, and he kind of like listens intently and is like, because you can smell it too. There is a non-human smell out in the woods, and it is very slowly getting closer. Like, you can tell that there is some caution to whatever whatever creatures are moving out there.
Okay, then Serenea is gonna go. We should get Atsuko out of here right now. She's.
Oh, it's already happening.
Okay.
As you're saying this, we're moving at a good pace.
Behind us. There's something behind us, and I don't want her to get any more injured.
Can I just say Atsuko just rests her head on Hikaru's chest?
Oh.
He is now a darker shade of tomato.
At the same time, Reikoku rests his head on Hikaru's shoulder.
All right. As
the most awkward-looking Hikaru breaks through the forest.
Looking at this,
Precious Cinnamon Bun has now had a new member join the ship.
Yeah. Okay.
The most interesting three-way.
This entire time you thought 2 ships were gonna battle it out. No, they were all one ship all along.
It's an OT3.
It was me, Austin.
It was me.
Yo.
And there are guns everywhere. Why? Because this is Texas.
Okay, so quick question. So you're heading back into the village with Akko.
Yeah. I'm taking them to a place that Hikaru would basically assume is a place of rest and recovery, because these two need to like recover a bit, even if it's just for a little bit. They're the two most injured, and they need to recuperate.
And I'm out of stamina also, so I need at least a short rest.
Got it.
Yeah. Essentially,
Got it.
Essentially, what I'm saying is I'm bringing them to a place where they can have a short rest, and then I'm moving with a quickness back over here because I did catch that they were saying that there were things prowling around in the night.
So you can either drop them off at the Elder's place or at the temple.
Elders then.
All right, then I'm going to go ahead and just drop them off, since you said you would just drop them off and then move with an urgency back.
Yep. So I'm moving with, let's say at this part, for just your sake, I'm just about to leave the actual village itself and cross like the little river or whatever.
Could I stop Hikaru
On my way back, you're stopping me?
before you leave?
Oh, okay. Yes. Hello. All right. So we're still in the all right, in Retcon. We're still in the thing. I've just set you all down.
You're in the Elder's place.
It's like, thanks, but you didn't really need to tell me like that.
Sleep time. No talk now.
But I'm not really that tired.
Yeah, but you need to rest and recover because pokes you in an injured spot.
Ow!
Exactly.
Reikoku, stop poking injured people.
Pokes Reikoku, stop poking. Are you telling yourself to stop?
Hikaru, stop poking people.
Pokes Reikoku in an injured spot.
Reikoku dies.
Wow.
Okay.
Reikoku just stops
in the most fantastic, sparkling, most yaoi way possible. Hikaru gives him CPR and mouth to mouth. Reikoku dies again. No.
No, you breathe life back in.
I breathe life back into you. I breathe life back into you in the most Yuri on Ice way possible. All right. But no. In all seriousness, he's basically this is him giving both of them a stern look and saying, "Look, you're not ready to go right back into battle right now. Rest up here. If we need you, we'll come get you.
I will protect her with my life.
You look like you already have, but okay."
I did take 22 damage for her.
I'm imagining you did not say that in character.
No, not in character.
Okay.
He didn't say any of that. He's just like, I'll
Okay.
He did the whole protect her life shit, but that's about it.
Okay, so this is legit. This is legit one of those rare instances where Hikaru is back in serious mode. This isn't angry boy. This isn't helpful boy. This is like legit serious. This is probably the most logical and coherent that you're gonna get from him. But this is literally him saying, "Look, clearly the two of you were in a very dire battle, and it seems you took out quite a few of them. Rest and recover here. When you feel you're able to finally return and join us, if we're still fighting, join us. If not, rest more. You did your part, let us do ours." And with that, he departs.
Make sure you hit the right target.
He stops, turns, looks over his shoulder, and he's like, "Well, we can't all be you." Mic dropped!
Your last word cut off.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, your last word cut off. I was like, huh?
I said, "Well, we can't all be you."
Oh, okay.
Mic dropped.
Okay.
Well, then don't be me.
Exactly. Well, that's essentially what he was saying.
The plan.
That was pretty much the plan all along.
She like laughs a bit and then she just rests.
Yeah, it's time for you guys to rest.
Okay, so you are getting ready to cross the river.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to cross the river.
All right, at that point, The sun has set, and Haruto kind of looks at y'all and is like, "Well, things are probably about to kick off, so we should probably take positions, right?"
Just out of precaution, I did have beeswax for everybody, and I meant to say this earlier. I gave little bits of beeswax to everyone, just in case, because I did acknowledge that there could be another flute user guy, so everybody has beeswax.
I was gonna say that Serenea, being the one that was already working on it, she had some for herself already.
Okay.
But yeah, just gonna ask Daisuke a couple questions if he's here.
Yeah, Daisuke's there.
Okay.
Phil's just muted.
Okay.
Yeah, I muted just in case.
Okay. So as the only one that looks kind of sane compared to everyone else.
You haven't even talked to Tenchi, my god!
You haven't even said a word to Reikoku.
I couldn't say anything to Reikoku because I mean the group yeeted out of there. But as she looks at Daisuke, she's like,
Clearly, their health was the higher priority. Thank you.
yeah, I get that, but
I'm in
it's
agreement with
it's
Hikaru.
like. So I do have to ask you, and don't think of this as being nosy or anything, but has my cousin done anything, embarrassing that she would rather not let the family members know about? Because
I mean,
we're known as klutzes in our family, so.
Oh, none of them know about it. None of them know about bath time.
yeah, we don't.
No, they don't.
Really.
So
Hang on. So my answer is not really. I mean, she's gone off a few times to, with I forget your character's name.
Hikaru.
Hikaru.
But nothing weird.
Okay,
Team Red Bean Bun.
That's what I'm calling us, because you're red as a tomato.
Red Bean Bun.
She's gonna keep going like, so, are her and that, what's his name, Hikaru guy, are they a thing? Or, cause, I mean, what?
To be honest, I don't really know.
Okay, cause...
Tenchi's just like, I don't really care.
I have crossed the river. So one square.
right.
One square closer.
Okay,
That's all I'm saying.
I'm just gonna grab a book, and she's just gonna grab one of her books from her bag, and...
Is this a thing that Hikaru's going to be asked about later?
As you're getting your book out, Haruto kind of looks at you and goes, I mean, I don't know if this is the time for a book necessarily, because again, we've got enemies closing in.
Don't worry.
As he kind of like readies his scythe.
This will be pretty easy. Don't worry about it.
Hot cross buns. That's hilarious.
He kind of looks over at Daisuke and Tenchi and is just like, so,
I see what you did there. Kobe.
Where are we stacking
That's
up?
beautiful.
I took a little bit more damage than the rest. I didn't really get a chance, but I can still fight. Probably, maybe I should...
mean, you look in better condition than the rest of them.
Well, yeah.
But still,
Another square
any
closer.
risk is not a risk worth taking. So, I would suggest you staying back at least in case we need, I guess, power. I can tell a little bit by your stance that you do have a little bit more strength than I would. I just believe that I would be a little bit faster.
Okay.
Daisuke's like, is that a challenge?
I'll talk to Eva after. Like, Daisuke is actually pretty agile. Don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, don't be.
A
Fooled.
lot of assumptions are being made.
Yeah, I kind of like. You're assuming Daisuke is not agile.
Yeah, Haruto looks at him.
I
and
love
he's like,
I
well,
love that the
I'm
breath of water user, you don't look agile at all. Flows like water.
Walker.
He's picked up the pace. He is now 2 squares closer.
During all this, I probably would be taking just a short rest instead of a full rest, just so I can recover stamina.
Okay, you're not gonna get any hit points back, but you'll be able to recover some of your stamina.
Yeah.
Or all your stamina, sorry, because it's
Just
a short
in
rest.
case.
Wait, both of us?
If you're taking a short rest, you recover no hit points, but you can recover all your stamina.
I'm gonna have to recover a lot then, because I'm the one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to long rest. You're gonna have to just chill.
Like shortly after I left, you just passed out.
Basically, I'm just going to recover my stamina, and Tara, like, you rest. I'll take guard duty outside just in case.
No, you're on watch, but you shouldn't be on guard duty outside. You should still be inside.
I mean, I
keeping
got all my
watch.
stamina back. I'm at half health, so for him, it's it's kind of one of those things like, what would the character do?
It's
would
not.
be
It's
type
not
of-
immediate though. That's like a thing. It would take 30 minutes. So within half an hour, you'd get outside, because you have to recover your stamina, right?
I think it's longer than that, actually.
It's for a short rest. It's like
An hour.
yeah, like between an hour to 2 hours.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, if
So
things work out,
you
I'll
would
switch to it.
yeah you could rest, but I'd say that by the time the fight kicks off, you would maybe be like a quarter of the way through your short rest.
Okay, never mind then. I didn't know it was that immediate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss out the fight.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
sun
You
was-
guys
the
are
sun was
both gonna
down.
miss the fight.
Yeah, we
Thank-
kind of earned this rest. Okay?
You killed a lot of demons. Take your rest. Good God.
You guys got to fight all by yourselves, and none of us got to join you. It's our turn now. Dang it!
Oh.
No, like, he's just one of those characters. he just-
Stop hogging all the fun.
It's like, shut up, Atsuko! I'm trying to fight demons.
All right. Okay.
I should have
La-
punched
last-
you unconscious before I left.
Haruto looks at everybody one more time. So are we actually taking positions?
Yes.
Hikaru shows up.
Yeah. Serenea puts the book away, and because that was kind of like her meditation, and she gets both blades out.
All right, and Haruto's like, all right, I'll just be the front man.
Hikaru sees this, says not a word
I'll
to
be
you,
the
but
back.
just nods approvingly in your direction. At
Tenchi
you having
kinda, like,
two
moves up
sides
a bit.
or two swords there. Yeah,
Okay.
you get
Uh,
you get the nod of okay, you can handle yourself. Is essentially the nod you're getting.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with
So-
that,
Okay, so really quickly, I turn toward the guy. All right, what's the guy's name that's quote unquote in charge or whatever? The guy that asked us to show up.
Haruto.
So I turn and look at Haruto and I go, "So you want me to be bait?"
Well, I mean, Tenchi kind of set up all those traps, so I'm assuming that they'll walk into some of them, and then from there we'll just pick them off.
Well, I mean, when you yell, people tend to show up at you. If you yell really loudly, people tend to show up to either tell you to shut up or see what all the commotion's about. So
Yeah,
I
but
could.
demons aren't really people.
But if you
They're
stay
kinda-
quiet, you also have the best ability to be able to take them from behind.
Exactly.
Okay.
And as y'all kind of like lay in wait,
I climb up into a tree and survey from above. I'm
Serenea
Batman.
looks at this and she goes, "That is an odd guy. I wonder if if he's dating my cousin."
I need.
Wait,
all
am
y'all
I within
to
earshot
roll
of
me-
this?
No, she's saying
Okay.
this like she's whispering this
Under
to
her breath.
herself. Like,
Okay,
like,
okay.
She okay. the
I just
book that
didn't
she
know.
reads
I
is
didn't know if
romance
he was gonna
novel,
have.
okay?
Oh my god! I didn't know if he's gonna.
Okay.
I'm Robin.
God damn it.
No, I'm Batman. I'm
Uh,
Batman.
So on that note, I need everyone to roll me initiative.
I can't.
I know. I will roll your initiative.
If you don't roll nat 20s to make up for everything that they rolled, I'm gonna feel really bad.
I mean, I can certainly try.
Okay, so I was up in a
Alright.
tree. I was up in a tree, kind of hiding my presence. Can you roll stealth for me as well?
No token.
Well, I did roll stealth and perception for the demons as they were walking up. So,
Okay.
two of the demons failed, but those were the ones that were furthest away from you. The ones that are closer to you would have spotted you if you.
It would have spotted me, but I haven't rolled a stealth.
Okay.
No, you said you
Okay,
rolled
well, I
stealth
can-
for
I can-
them. You said you rolled stealth for them.
and
What-
perception for them.
and perception for them. I
I got a
need to
19
do.
and a 20.
You rolled a nat 20 for the demon.
Yeah.
Traitor.
I don't control the rolls. I just make them.
Was that for stealth or for perception?
That was for perception for 2 demons.
Okay, well, you need to roll my stealth, and you need to roll a nat 20 to make up for it.
Okay.
I believe in you guys. Don't die.
Is it a nat
So
1?
here's the thing. No. But it's not a nat 20.
What is it?
It's a 2.
All right.
At least it wasn't your initiative roll. At least it wasn't your initiative roll.
Richie, do you want me to roll for you?
Re-roll until the... No. DM, re-roll until it's a nat 20, goddammit.
I
Richie,
mean,
do you want to know what my first roll was?
What was your first roll?
20.
God damn you, sir.
God damn it.
All right, I hereby say you take the dice out of dice jail and roll for me instead. Get that green die and roll for me.
Like I said, my first roll for you was a 20.
I mean, no, the DM has to be the one that rolls for me.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
just joking.
You should just
that is
take
wrong.
my green die. That's the one that kept getting like 20s every roll,
Alright, well,
which is the one that's in the box right now.
my initiative,
So essentially, I think I'm up here hiding, but my yellow Haori is sticking down below the branches and making it quite obvious where I am. This is essentially what I'm hearing.
a little bit, yeah.
Okay, what did you roll for my perception? Can I see them?
Oh, absolutely. You rolled a 18 for your perception, no modifiers.
Okay, well that's kind of
No, with no mods, and then add. Do I have no mods on perception, or do I have mods and we just haven't added them
You
yet?
do. I haven't added them yet.
Oh God. Yeah. Okay, I see
You have
them.
a 21 perception, so yeah, you obviously you spot them right away.
Okay, so I see them. They
You
seem.
kind of basically like as they walk out of the woods, they're ready to. You both just kind of like lock up, and it's just kind of one of those like shit moments.
Yeah. Like shit. Fuck it, we're attacking now. It's like-
alright.
All right, what did you roll for my initiative?
A lot better.
Thank God. Stop rolling 20s for the enemy, you ass.
I mean, but you got a 22 initiative.
All right, hey, I'm happy with that. That's good. Now they have to be much lower than me. Like they have
By
to
the
go
way,
at the end of the
Serenea,
turn.
You still haven't rolled initiative yet.
Eva,
I'm sorry, you cut out.
you haven't
to roll
rolled
initiative.
initiative. You need to roll initiative.
My initiative was 18. Yeah, for
Okay.
some reason I clicked the macro and it didn't roll me the initiative standard.
Okay. There we go. So since Daisuke has the higher dex, he will go before Haruto. Hikaru goes first, then the demons, then Serenea, then Tenchi, then Daisuke, then Haruto. With that, it is Hikaru's turn.
I need to see my
Hikaru,
sheet.
What would you like to do?
I don't know because I can't see my sheet. I'm not trying to obstruct the stream. So what can I do? You're the one that has my sheet, DM.
So you can use a.
I'm
breathtaking-
RPing my character, but you're basically my character right now.
Killy gets a second.
Do you have like a tablet or a thing that you could bring up like a different thing on?
I have
just-
all right, hey guys, here's the beauty of this. I do have 2 screens that I'm using, but unfortunately I don't have my character sheet in a way that I can pull it up that doesn't obstruct Roll20. But if you have my character sheet and you want to send it to me on Discord, yeah, I could open it up on my TV screen.
I mean, if you click the 2 like window boxes at the top of your character sheet, you can make it its own window and then drag it onto your monitor.
Yeah. It does have a pop-out mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I use almost exclusively.
Okay, so there we go. No, I can't take it off of this screen. Literally,
No.
I cannot move it off of this screen.
Oh no! You have to click when it pops up,
Uh-huh.
It'll be in the top left.
top left.
Yeah, it'll say app.roll20.net editor pop out.
Now, see what's happening on his end. It's the reason we'll let him take it off the screen.
Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay.
He's got it.
Fucking hell. Okay, so am I at full stamina?
Yes, you haven't used any stamina.
Holy
for any
shit,
of your
that's
techniques
awesome.
yet.
Okay, so you said spells is where my abilities are?
Spellbook is where all your abilities are. The level 1 is like 6 stamina costs, level 2 is 8, level 3 is 10, and level 4 is like 12 stamina cost per technique.
How much stamina do I have in total? Where do I see where my stamina is?
23.
I have 23. And 4 is how many?
12?
12?
Level 4 is 12 per technique. I think the only 12 stamina technique that Lightning's Breath has is
Electric lightning shower. That's what I'm looking at.
yeah, that's the one that he used on Hawk did.
Okay, well that's what I'm using because I'm already above. Choose a point within 60 feet. All creatures with a 10. So essentially, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a bit of this damage. Well, would I take damage from my own attack if I'm the one up above, raining it down? Because
if you are dropping it down,
I'm dropping it down on them from above, because I am above them. I'm up in a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I want to do is I want to get these, if possible, I'd like to get these 2 demons, but not get any of my allies.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Okay. Then in that case, yes. What you would need to do for that?
Would I need to hop back like a square to make sure that they're
yeah,
out of...
I'd say like you'd want to do like an acrobatics check to like leap from the tree to like maybe another tree and then unleash your technique. Like,
okay.
Either
Well,
let's
let's do that acrobatics check real quick then.
Okay. 17 plus 6, 23.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that I...
Yeah, that is absolutely.
So I kind of like hopped backwards knowing that there was a branch behind me. So I'm going to go ahead and move back 1 square, we'll say. So I've moved like 5 feet back or so. Okay. And from that point, I hop up and you would say that this is like multiple sword slashes just all raining down continuously for this attack?
Is multiple sword slashes raining down.
All right. I'm just trying to understand the flavor as I describe it, I guess. Pardon us, guys. We're still new to this. Mind our dust. Pardon our dust.
That's a DC 17 that they have to beat. That's a con save. The one closest to your immediate, well, I guess since you jumped backwards, it'd be your right. This one?
Yeah.
He failed. The one directly over here, they succeeded, so they will take half damage.
That's fine. Okay, so now we have to roll damage. So let's roll damage, DN.
8d10. Okay, then.
Just roll 10d10. Just roll 8. Just roll 10 8 times. That's all I need you to do. 80, 40. They're both dead.
Hey, did he use the same spell I did?
Just use the same technique, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I thought it was 60-10.
It's 8.
Oh shit! I could have done more damage.
Rather certain it's 8.
Let me double check. Might have it written on my.
Yep. 8d10 force damage. I'm reading it right now.
My page says 60-10. I will change that then.
DC 17 or 8 plus proficiency mod plus wisdom mod, whichever is higher. On a failure, the creatures take 8d10 damage.
Yeah, it is a 60-10 to Mind Walker.
Yep, I had it wrong.
It costs 11 stamina.
Yeah, I had it wrong. The Google Doc says 8d10 also, my bad.
It costs 11? Okay.
It costs 11, yeah, 11 stamina.
Well, that's because you have a feat that takes 1 stamina off of any techniques you use.
Oh, okay.
So...
Okay. Yeah.
So let's see. That was 20.
Don't I also have continuous breathing or something?
Extended full focus, not continuous.
Extended full focus. So, like, leveling that up would probably be one of my things that I do next.
Yeah, because once at higher levels you can get from having extended.
That'll be awesome. I want to.
That is.
Tell me a good number.
I'm doing the math. 49 points of damage total.
So,
So
48
half, that
divided
would
by
be
2 would be 24.
24.
Yeah.
So
24 to one, 48 to another.
Yeah, so they are both reduced to ash. Yeah. Oh shit, that was the one that had the initiative roll. Dang it!
I've run into that issue before too.
It's fine. I remembered it. It's great. Everything's fine.
We're all fine. How are you?
So that was your
boring conversation
action,
anyway.
And you technically moved to get further away so you wouldn't get caught.
But I only had 5 feet of movement. Yeah, so you
can still move another like 25 feet.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm gonna move over to. Okay, so that's 5 squares is 25 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so essentially, I'm in my own little way. I'm kind of flanking. I'm kind of flanking this one and making sure I've got a beat on the other. So I've moved over to the next set of targets.
As you
that is my turn.
Him, though, he will get an attack of opportunity.
Go for well, yeah, sure. As I'm hopping through the air, why not?
Well, I mean, you're still passing through his area,
but I'm not leaving his area.
I mean, it would.
I thought attacks of opportunity would happen if you were leaving their area, not engaging with their.
Well, okay, so as you pass, like, all right, so if you stopped here,
and I'm passing behind him, right?
Yeah, right around here, where that arrow popped up, that would have been like stopping before moving through his area. Passing to the other side would have been moving through his area. He would have gotten an attack of opportunity.
I mean, either way, go for it. But I was just trying to be clear. So that is technically... I thought it was if you were attempting to leave their area that they got an attack of opportunity. But that's fine.
It's leaving or passing through it.
I can't use disengage as a bonus action. It's an action, right?
No.
Okay. Just clarifying, that's all.
You take 10 points of damage as he kind of like looks up and
I'm sorry, hold on. So it's an auto hit. I didn't hear what he rolled for his attack.
It was a 14 plus 6. I mean, is your AC at 20?
I'm trying to look at what my AC is. I can't actually tell. Is it under core stats?
It would be under core stats.
Yeah, and I'd be really, just for future, because I don't really have like all of my knowledge, all of my stuff right in front of me at most times. Just give me a heads up on, because you've been doing it with everybody else. Let me know what they roll for their attack, please. That's all I ask.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
I know.
Okay, so you take 10 points of damage.
I'm gonna assume that hits, even though I don't see his hit points anywhere on here, or not his hit points, but his
AC. It should be under armor class on core stats.
Oh, I have 15. Yeah, you made it.
Yeah.
Cool. So
and with that, it is now the demon's turn. And this one, he not gonna move. He gonna just take a nice little look at Haruto and just take a swipe and a bite.
And which one? All right, is red health and green is stamina?
Yes, red is health, green is stamina.
Okay, so I'm down to 12. Okay, there we go.
So that is an 18 to hit. That just beats his AC.
Red Robin.
Yum.
And a 15 to hit. That does not beat his AC. As he takes... as Haruto takes 8 points of damage as they rake their claws across his midsection. As he kind of like takes the damage, he's like, all right then. Well. And the other demon is going to start moving in on Tenchi, and as he leaves your space, Hikaru, you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, you have to roll for me though.
Yeah.
It's no good.
So that's a nat 1. I wish I had a sad trombone noise in my sound effects thing. I'll know to get that for next time.
I'll just give you
I'm
the
going
clip
to
of,
find. I am going to find my dice. I am furiously looking for my dice right the fuck now.
I'm gonna give you the clip of
I am
Lunesia saying,
done.
"God damn it, natural 1."
Nat 1.
So that way-
God damn it.
That way you'll have
Nat one.
Lunesia
I mean,
necrosis.
I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere around here. Like, I have that. Now, no, I'm furiously looking for my dice. I can't handle this bullshit anymore. You rolled poorly.
So as you go to swing at the demon, as
I
it
cut
is
my own arm
passing-
off instead. Thanks,
I was gonna
Fel.
say, as it's passing beneath the tree, you swing down and lodge your sword in the branch.
I was fixing to say, is my sword stuck in a tree now, you ass?
I mean, you're also stuck in the tree, so it's.
I'm
it's
not
like you're
stuck
losing
in the
it.
tree. I was just in the tree. I wasn't stuck in it. I'm not Winnie the Pooh.
I mean, with the
Yeah.
Howler, you could have fooled me.
How dare you? Do I look like the president of China to you?
Yes.
Maybe.
A little
Fuck
bit.
you. You can all go to hell. You can all go to hell.
Just imagining Hikaru from the as that one vine, just you're all going to hell. Goodbye.
I'm gonna kill you to send you there.
Oh my god, that was beautiful.
I had to. I'm so sorry.
I am.
That was perfect.
That's a
Rip-
sorry, not
I'm
sorry
not even
moment.
joking.
Come
I'm
on.
furiously looking for my fucking dice right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. He kind of walked into that one.
Ripperoni. So it is going to launch a claw attack on Tenchi, and that is an 18 to hit. Does that hit Tenchi? Yes, it does. Let's roll that dabblage.
Where is Vex anyway?
He is something came up, is what he told
Okay.
me before the session. So that is 6 points of damage as he gets a claw across the chest too, and it's just Tenchi just kind of stumbles back and just kind of looks at the demon and goes, "Heh." It is now Cyrenea's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move up about one block, I guess diagonally,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to make my way in between both Daisuke and what's Vex's character? Not Daisuke. I'm gonna try to use dual strike
Okay. On the demon. Which
on the
demon?
on this demon right here.
Okay. So then you'll want to move up about 5 more feet. So you'll just
5 more.
right about there.
There. Okay. Alright.
And then you can unleash your dual strike.
Okay. So I'll have to roll the d20 first, and then the 2d6 if it hits, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And that is a 19.
Total.
19 total. Yeah.
That hits. Roll damage.
6. All right. Let's go with 6. And that's an 8.
All right. The demon takes 8 points of damage as you swing down with both your blades. Performing a dual strike, you take off one of its arms.
Nice.
So you have moved and used your action. Is there anything you can do as a bonus action?
I actually will try to use a distraction and use a smoke bomb.
Okay.
So that way I can move back a little bit, because I'm planning on something for my next attack.
Okay. So you're going to use a smoke bomb. Okay. Let me read the description on that item real quick. Okay. I forgot that I had items that give you stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Smoke bomb. So to answer that question from earlier, can you use disengage as a bonus action? Apparently, yes. If you have a smoke bomb. Forgot that I had items that give you shit.
Yeah.
That's on me.
I just can hear the disappointment in Richie's voice right now.
I mean, bright side, next time you're in town, you guys can spend money on shit.
All right.
I'm gonna
And
take it over to Tenchi.
And
Yeah,
since
I was
that was
thinking again,
that
me
was my
too.
distraction, I'm just gonna move back just a bit.
All right. It is now Tenchi's turn, and he looks at the two demons that are lined up perfectly in front of him, and we're gonna see what he can do. Because I believe. Ah, yes, glorious. So he is going to take a singular stance, grounding his feet and spreading them apart as he crouches down, and grips his sword handle. Thunder breathing style, first form. Thunderclap and flash. And he launches himself forward as they make dexterity saving throws to succeed. They both succeed, so they take half damage. That is 20 cut in half is 10. So each demon takes 10 points of damage as he rockets himself through their area, landing himself on the other side, just below Hikaru, and kind of turns around and is just going to do a regular sword attack on the demon that has his back to him. And that is...
DM, I just want you to know that post in Cinnamon Bun chat is all for you.
I mean, okay.
You're making me beat up grass.
And on that...
It's not untrue.
On that note, he deals 8 points of damage to the demon as the Thunderclap and Flash missed beheading them. He is able to take out the leg of one, the arm of another, and as he around to get the arm. So now the demon at the back can no longer make claw attacks. It is now Daisuke's turn.
Go, Daisuke, go.
Kill him with the water.
Kill him with the water. The water. Fel, that's you. Your turn.
Yeah, Fel, teach them that global warming is real.
Yeah, okay, question. I'm going to take a look if I... Let me double check on my dashing ability, because I believe in a row... Is it all enemies in a row? Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is. All right, yeah. Water breathing style 4.
Style, which one? Oh, 4 isn't like in a row. It's just you attack one within 30 feet, and if there's another one within 5 feet, you hit it too.
Huh.
But you still kill both of them. How would you like to do this?
Basically in one fell swoop, just like... Almost...
One fell swoop. God damn it. With the
So basically, like the two demons that Tanjiro took out in final selection, just 1-2 punch done.
Yeah.
All right. As you swing your blade, cleaving quickly through both demons, they are beheaded and reduced to ash. And as you just kind of land on the other side near your allies, you watch as Haruto's just sitting there looking at all the dead demons. He's like, "Damn it!" Just slams his scythe in the ground. He's like, "Didn't get to kill anything." And he's like, "But we did a good job." And he pulls his scythe out. He's like, "So I guess that's a good one. Good job, team."
Hikaru tries to pull his sword out, can't, so he just decides to cleave the branch.
All right. Luckily, it was not the branch you were standing on, so you're fine.
Or if it was, I'd have at least moved off.
Yeah.
Kobe's was better. Boo! That joke fell through.
Oh, god damn it.
His pun was better. Anyway, so yeah, Hikaru drops down. It's like, just looks around and goes, "Is that all of them?"
That's actually what I was going to ask, if I could use perception to try to see if there were still any more.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
I would do the same, but I don't trust you to roll for me anymore.
Oh.
Okay, then. Well.
I offered.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's either me or the DM.
Yeah, okay. Perception.
I know.
And believe me, I was furiously looking around my room. I have torn my room up trying to
Alright.
find these fucking things.
Alright, 22.
Yeah, you do not smell the presence of any more demons.
Okay. Alright, then I will reconvene with the rest of them and try to check anyone for wounds. See if anybody got injured.
Tenchi immediately kind of like walks off and starts like re-spooling his wires that he had used for the wire trap.
Okay. Because I wanted to see if I could use medicine on anyone.
I mean, he's like not super concerned with his wounds. He's just kind of like doing his thing.
Alright, well then she's gonna just stay quiet, get her book out, and grab a pen from her pocket and start annotating on the book. So a few notes.
All right. Haruto looks at everybody and he's like, well, looks like we all kind of took our hits, so I think we should all head back to the village for a nice rest, a little bit of food before we go, and head out on the next mission whenever we get the debrief.
Question. Is there any booze nearby?
Well, funny you should mention that. Daisuke and I actually interrogated a distillery earlier.
We did not interrogate. It was simply asking questions. How did you get interrogate from that?
I thought it would sound funnier to the new person.
I mean...
That makes it sound worse!
As long as there's alcohol, I really don't care.
Alright then. And he just kind of like starts traipsing back towards the village.
Alright, and I guess Serenade is just gonna be in the back, just with her head in a book the whole time.
Alright. Does everybody... Tenchi's gonna be a while picking up his strings. So, Serenade, are you following back Haruto?
Yeah. Following right
Alright.
behind Haruto. Observing him as well, just making sure.
Daisuke and Hikaru, what are y'all doing?
I'm probably gonna head back as well. I actually, like, as much as I did pretty well, I probably should rest just a little bit, because I am exhausted.
Alright, I'll just bring you on back to the village elder's place. Hikaru, what you doing?
Is he? I think he's looking for his dice. I don't know.
Yeah, he might still be looking for his dice. In that case, Tenchi finishes up his wire thing and he heads back. And so
Oh, he's back.
Sorry, I stepped out of my room trying to see if maybe the dice had wandered outside of it. What did I miss?
I was just asking, everybody was heading back to the village to kind of rest and get a nice meal, and apparently Serenade is looking for alcohol. So I was wondering what Hikaru was going to be doing.
I'll join them in heading back, I guess.
All right. Everybody's going to be back at the village elder's spot. As you all reconvene there, like the elder kind of like approaches y'all as because he's been tending to your friends as they've been resting. and kind of like looks over as all of y'all approach, and he goes, "Is it done?"
It's
From
done.
what we can tell right now.
By our count, that's 8 demons killed.
Hey, Hikaru, how many did you get?
2.
Do you have food in your mouth right now?
Yes, I do.
All right.
2.
Serenea's gonna sit next to Atsuko.
Like
Just
with a
as a
mouthful of,
thumbs up.
with a mouthful of food. True.
He just gives like a slow like thumbs up. Good for you.
I feel better now.
So he kind of like
Hikaru does something that would be considered out of character to everyone else, but is very much in his kind of character. If you know him well, he goes up to the village elder and starts inquiring about where spare futons might be, and in order to start helping him lay out extra futons and stuff for everyone.
The elder directs you to a storeroom nearby and directs you all to a set of guest rooms in kind of like his complex that you all can stay.
So Hikaru's gonna help guide the people who are awake to the different rooms. The ones who are asleep, either he's going to gently carry them or leave them be.
And that Atsuko's still asleep, so...
Okay.
Serenea has left Atsuko's side, first off being concerned for family, and then she's just gonna go and wander off to the nearest local pub that she can find.
Okay. Hikaru picks up Atsuko and takes her to a room specifically for the girls, lays her down, tucks her in her futon, and walks out after quietly closing the door.
Haruto joins Serenea heading to an area near the distillery that serves food and drink.
Hikaru joins them at the izakaya.
Yeah.
Because that's essentially what it is. It's food and alcohol, and that's what
Yeah.
an
Pretty
izakaya
much.
is.
I'm
Yeah.
probably going to go
Oh.
with the rest of the group.
And
All right.
Hikaru's hungry.
I love the fact these are all teenagers and they're just like, yeah, getting drunk. Woo!
Hikaru's not drinking. He's just hungry.
Yeah, Serenea, she's a noble, so she doesn't drink, she gets drunk.
Like,
She gets crunk.
Reikoku
She
wants-
gets riggedy wrecked.
He hasn't had alcohol since
No.
Strut.
No, she knows wines and she knows spirits, so it's her excuse for why she is the way she is.
It's literally a small village. Don't think you're gonna get any high class shit here. It's gonna be ales.
I'll say that for the sake of this, since it was the Taisho period, which was
Ales
like
and meads.
the 13 to 1920s.
19 teens. Yeah, a lot of that had
yeah.
not spread out into the countryside at this point.
Yeah, so I'll say that, like, yeah, drinking age legalization and all that, like, standardized shit isn't really something you'd see outside of the big cities.
Yeah.
So they're just like, oh, yeah, you're 14, you plowed the fields, here's some sake!
Yeah.
Hard day's work, hard day's drink. Yeah, so you... Daisuke, are you joining them or are you going to sleep? Fel?
Oh, he moved over.
Yep. I'm here.
Are you joining them or are you going to sleep?
Probably I'll join.
All right, so everybody except for Atsuko goes out for some drink
Well,
and some food.
I was gonna say one of us is not trying to get drunk. One of us is just trying to eat.
Okay, so as you all kind of like get in there, the farmers are like settling in a bit, and there is an open space. And Haruto kind of like leaves his weapons by the door, and kind of like gets y'all a table and kind of like gestures for y'all to come over.
I set my sword down beside me once I sit.
Yep.
I put my blades on my lap as I sit.
And just keep them with me as well.
Tenchi also keeps this with him, and Haruto just kind of looks over everybody. He's like, "Man, y'all are tense. You need to lighten up." And
This is literally Hikaru relaxed.
He just
Change
gestures.
could come at any moment.
He just gestures to the.
Well, Daisuke's just like, I just didn't want to leave my sword.
He gestures to where his scythe and his sword are. And he's like, I mean, we can see them. They're not going anywhere.
My sword is my
no.
soul. I
Let's
don't
see.
leave it that far from my body.
So this is gonna sound very rude from Serenea. She's like, I'm sorry, but other than Atsuko, I consider you all strangers. I didn't expect you guys to be joining me.
Well, I mean,
Hikaru gets up and leaves the table for a solo table then. Upon hearing that, he's like, cool, I'm a stranger. Sweet. And he walks
Haruto
off.
just kind of like looks at Serenea and is just like, well, I mean, we completed a job. It's customary to like, eat and drink together.
Hikaru gets his own table.
I'm sorry. I'm just not used to leaving the temple, so it's just been me and my siblings.
Haruto just like leans over, just like, that's fine. We'll change that. Order of sake all around. And all the farmers just like hear that and they're like, yeah.
Hikaru is suddenly glad he left the table.
Well, he said all around, so it's like everybody's getting one.
Yeah, he can refuse it, but
Hikaru
He can
refuses
refuse
it.
it, but he's gonna get a drink.
Hikaru refuses
Wait,
it. He can
who
smell
is that?
that. He
Are
doesn't
you-
want it.
Huh?
Hikaru
No,
can smell it and he doesn't want
Oh.
it.
no. What did Hawk say?
Reiko, am I still robotic?
A little bit,
No,
yeah.
I mean, I heard you. I was just asking you to repeat it.
Okay. Reikoku just leans over to Serene. By the way, I don't think we've met. I am Reikoku Akuno.
You better fuck off. It's a cousin.
Be careful.
And
The waiter may be an enemy.
You're sailing the wrong ship, sir! You're sailing the wrong ship!
He has literally not gotten her name. He literally just went.
I know, I'm
Yeah,
just fucking
I
with
sense
you, dude.
disturbance
I'm just
of the
fucking.
Force. I sense a disturbance of the force.
Okay, Serenea.
I sense a disturbance in my loins!
God damn it. Serenea, as the formal kind of priestess style kind of girl, she extends her hand out saying, Serenea Hakato. But you can call me Siri.
God damn it! God fucking damn it!
He just kind of nods.
We went
like,
from Hal to Siri. God damn it!
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna
I
let
was
my
just-
silence say
My name is-
everything.
My name is Reikoku Akuno.
Oh, you don't have any room to talk, Walker. You've already rolled a nat 1 for me. You're in the doghouse.
Yeah, okay. You know how many nat ones I rolled for myself?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because this time you rolled for me.
Yes. The reason I'm keeping my blaze is, even though waiter may be an enemy.
Daisuke will look at him. Like,
Haruto just
From across the room, Hikaru with a mouthful of rice is judging you.
everyone is judging him.
Haruto just like looks
He
at
does not care.
the glass of sake in front of Reikoku and just like pushes it closer to Reikoku and he's like, "You probably need this more than I."
What is
And
this?
just
Is this
knocks it
poison?
back.
Is this
No.
poison?
Hikaru asked
and-
that his sake be delivered to Reikoku.
As you say,
Oh,
is this
no.
poison? Like Haruto knocks his back.
No, well, I was gonna say,
Yeah, but
Serenea
it's the
does
good
have-
kind.
I mean, I could take a smell at it. I do know poisons very well.
He just slides it into her face.
Okay. Alright. And she's gonna roll just to make sure that it's not poison, even
The
though...
entire
Alright,
time he's
investigation
just
check.
glaring
Okay.
at who sent it to him?
Haruto all Haruto did was push the sake that Reikoku already had up to Reikoku.
Reikoku's just giving him the evil eye, like not evil eye, just like suspicious, like.
Okay. It's not... What do you call it? Not a natural 20.
Get a 20.
Ghetto 20.
Yeah, it's not poisoned. It's sake.
It's sake, and she like sniffs it, and then she takes a sip, and then she downs the whole thing. Just
Hey,
in
that was
front of them.
mine.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't poisoned, you know? Here,
Daisuke will
It's
look at
about
your
this time. It's about this time that my sake gets delivered to you. So there you go. Enjoy that.
Yeah, they just put down another glass in front of you, Reikoku.
Reikoku just tentatively takes a sip.
Hikaru looks at you like it's poison.
never had
He's
alcohol.
trying to mentally tell you that he gave you poison.
You sip it, and it tastes like sake.
If you're looking over at Hikaru right now, he is giving you his best Jack Nicholson happy face.
Why?
Because you know which one I'm talking about, the one where he's nodding like
We
yeah.
know the
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
I can feel the pulsing from Atsuko going, get away!
No, that's
Good
literally
affair!
he's literally, good God. He's doing that to Reikoku because he's stupid enough to ask if wine is poison.
Reikoku has never had alcohol before now.
Well,
Okay.
well, now
Neither
you
has
have. It
Hikaru.
It tastes like.
Yeah.
Anyway, he
Like
goes
rice.
back to eating. He goes back to eating, essentially.
It tastes like rice that burns a little on the way down.
Reikoku takes a shot, slides his glass out for another.
Haruto goes like as now Serenea, Haruto, and Reikoku have finished their first rounds. Although Serenea still has another one because she basically just took Reikoku's.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah.
Daisuke's kind of having his, but he's making sure no one is gonna steal his after the
After she just downed one.
Yeah.
Tenchi just picks his up and just like he downs it, but it's not like downing a shot. He just like sips it back and it's just like, that is pleasant, and just sets it down.
I like this taste. What is it?
Alcohol.
Well,
So
there's different types of alcohol. Can I just say it's rice wine?
Yeah, that'd
Like,
be your best bet.
like because of the fields that they are.
Yeah.
It's just basic, sweet rice wine.
DM
Yep.
Hikaru after his third bowl of rice is going to order a tall fourth one, but he's going to leave with that bowl of rice and bring it back to the elder's place and set it beside Atsuko for when she wakes up, because he feels like she's gonna be hungry when she
Alright.
wakes up.
Okay.
As you go to leave, they kind of like stop you and they're like, "What, sir, you haven't paid."
No, I'm paying as I'm doing this. Like, I'm paying.
You
I'm
have
not
no money,
leaving.
though.
Yeah, you gave all your money to Atsuko because you didn't think it was of any value.
I point at what's his name? I point at the guy in charge and I said, he's got it.
You point it hard.
I pointed at Haruto and I said, he's got it.
All right.
Roll a deception.
Yeah.
With what?
Roll a
No,
deception
no,
check.
no, no, I don't trust you to roll a deception check for me.
Here, I'll roll it. Oh.
Automatic success.
Yeah, just we'll
Do
give
the
it over to
green die
Atsuko.
for him.
Yeah,
We'll
do the
do
green
it-
die.
we'll-
The
we'll-
green die is the cursed die.
Actually, here's the
Atsuko's
thing.
not rolling.
Here's the thing. When I turn and look at them, can I have it changed to intimidation instead?
I mean, it should all be the same modifier, so yeah.
The green die is the cursed die. Okay, so like that's all in the box.
It's the luck die.
It's the luck die. It's not
It's called
cursed.
The luck die. Because I'm just like throwing up 20, and then it's like, okay then, we're doing this now.
It's not a curse. It's beneficial.
It's kind of scary.
All right.
What
So
did you
anyway,
roll?
yeah. So what did you roll? What am I doing? Persuasion, or
I mean, you said you were gonna do intimidation, so we'll do intimidation.
Well, okay, hold on. Yeah, persuasion and intimidation are You're like, it's the same thing. It's not. The modifiers are clearly different.
Well, I didn't see that until I got over to your skills page, so I assumed it was
Yeah.
all the same. I didn't know you had proficiency in intimidation. My bad.
Yeah, come on.
Look, you took skilled. That means you get 3 random ones that I have to learn.
Hey,
so my bad.
hold on. What did you roll?
Is he talking to me?
Yes.
Yes, you.
Oh, 19.
Okay, that is a 22.
Yes, as you kind of like stare them down, they kind of look over to Haruto and they're like, "Yeah, it's on his bill."
No, well, I mean, at that point, as they look over, I wave at him and smile, and he waves back and smiles.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he thinks nothing of it. Haruto's just like, oh, cool. Hikaru's leaving. Bye, Hikaru.
Bye. And I just
Okay,
my
as Serenea watches this, she's like, I don't think that guy likes me. Did I do something wrong?
He does a lot of things interesting. You get
Ha-
used to it.
Haruto looks at you, Serenade, and goes, sometimes you just gotta not worry about whether people like you, and just make them like you. So do that. And he just hands you another drink, and he goes, drink!
Don't worry,
but
Sakura.
And he slams his back.
Sakura, it's
Sakura.
Serenea.
Yes,
Serenea.
yes, that. Don't worry, he doesn't like me either.
Congratulations, you're now the most useless member of our team, Sakura.
Aw.
But you
Reikoku
called
just-
her Sakura, not Ino.
Aww. No, that's the most useless character. Okay, never mind, that'd be 10-10.
I mean, no, you
How
can't
dare
sit
you?
here.
10-10
How
doesn't
dare
make
you?
me-
Tenten
First
is my
off,
girl.
Ino means pig, so that's a thing. Secondly,
Yeah.
we can all attest that the pig is the least useless character in all of the 7 deadly sins. So how dare you?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean,
But
look at
that's not the
Merlin.
Anyway.
same.
She's the boy.
Anyway, though, Reikoku just kind of pats her on the shoulder. It's okay. He doesn't like me either. I have no reason.
Okay, well, at least I'm not alone in this.
You
And
like
she-
you think
and
that
she,
Hikaru
raises
doesn't
her
like
glass.
you?
Yeah,
Reikoku takes a shot.
Yeah, immediately Hikaru doesn't like me because everything I've said has somehow pissed him off already.
No, you straight out said I was a stranger, so I was like, oh, if that's my role, then I'll treat you like a stranger.
I was. It didn't even give her a chance to finish the sentence.
You
before
called
she
him a
went-
stranger, so he was like, okay, stranger it is.
I said, don't take it the wrong way. I said, don't take it the wrong way, but you guys are all strangers compared to my cousin. I was gonna continue, but then you left midway.
You're all
report,
strangers,
so-
okay.
Yeah, if you had actually listened to the rest.
And
of
then
it,
I
would've
made
been
someone
like,
else
"But it
pay
would've
for
been
me."
nice to meet-"
And since we're kind of running short on time, I will say that throughout the rest of the night, Hikaru, you return to Atsuko and leave her that bowl of rice.
I go into my room and go to sleep.
I'm gonna like wake up. I'm gonna wake
Oh
up.
wait, while I'm in there?
Or
Are you
starting
waking
to
up
wake
while
I
he's?
I would roll a check to see
A
if you.
check.
Yeah, I would each.
Yeah, because you would have to take a long rest on that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. here we
Roll
go.
for consciousness.
Hey, I mean, sometimes the smell of food, the aroma of food can wake you
Yeah,
up from a deep
my
sleep.
nose.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Especially if
Yep,
you have a
yep.
sensitive sense of
Yep,
smell.
yep,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot that we both have smell as well.
Yeah.
Smell as well.
Then-
We're so
then-
much more
then-
cousins.
Yeah, but you would be at disadvantage because you are waking up.
Actually,
Smell.
it'd just be a straight roll because she has advantage on perception with smell, but it'd be disadvantage because she's unconscious, so it'd be a straight roll.
Okay.
So you roll the d20, you take what it is.
Smell as well while you
All
hang
right,
with
here we
Fel.
go. I'm not using this luck die. I'm gonna use something else. We're gonna save that for fights. Let's
I'll
use
say
a
save
pink
it for a
die.
good moment.
We'll save it for a good moment.
Roll for
18.
hunger. Yeah, you were hungry. You were plenty hungry.
And this was a red die.
I'd say as the rice
Oh.
bowl gets set down next to you, like because of that proximity, that's what wakes you up. Like you were just kind of like drifting in and out, but you started waking up as the rice came into the room, but as it was set down next to you, that auditory stimulus with the food would be what wakes you up.
Am I still in the room when she comes to consciousness?
Well, I mean, it's as you set it down, so yes.
God damn it. Okay.
So then she'll go, thanks.
Yeah.
This is all a dream. Goodbye.
That is not. He just very awkwardly tries to take the compliment, walks out, and he does the whole good night thing and closes the door softly. He does that whole good night. What was it? Where they say good night, but the lips like stick out. It's like the Avatar, the Last Airbender thing.
Good night.
Good night. He's Aang right now. Good night. Oh,
Alright.
yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. He said sorry when he opened the door and Iroh's in there having a big long nap, and he's closing the door. And he's like, Sorry. Like, look, even on an enemy ship, yeah, Aang has manners.
Do a skipper from Penguins of Madagascar. You didn't see anything.
All right,
as
so
you
go to
settle
my
into,
room and sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of them spend the night kind of drinking and celebrating, and as the revelry goes on,
Revelry.
you know what? Everybody who's out still drinking, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Thanks for drinking.
Yeah.
How well can you hold your liquor?
Natural 1.
Oh my God! Somebody's throwing up on the floor.
Okay,
Drinks, baby.
Well, you know how it
guess as
is.
well, my first question is, how many drinks are each of you having?
Well, Fel,
Daisuke would have 2.
I've had 4 drinks already.
All of the drinks.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
I mean, we all know the saying. You can't have a good party, and you can't end a good party without someone on the floor.
So you're having 4, Daisuke's having 2, Reikoku, how many?
Reikoku is having 1 for every one he sees someone else take.
Oh,
He has no idea how this works.
Okay.
Alright, so he's caught up at least 6 at that point.
He has
Drink.
never drank. He has never drank before.
You are
so he's like,
literally Team 4-Star playing Drunk Souls. Every
And
time
then,
they die,
like,
you have to drink in Dark Souls.
Tenchi is just kind of like keeping pace with Daisuke. He's not trying to go crazy. So he just kind of has 2, and he's like, "This is pleasant." And he just kind of like
This is
has his
this
food.
is fine.
He just has his food, and then kind of like hangs out just to kind of like watch everybody else. Daisuke, you have 2, and you kind of get like a little tipsy, but you don't like get shit faced. Reikoku, I'll get to you in a minute because you rolled a nat 1 on drinking as much as everyone else.
So that means Serenea wins, right?
So I was gonna say already, like you're having to keep up with 4 just from Tenchi and Daisuke alone.
I love that nobody thought about this at all, that in the morning Hikaru's going to be really loud, but they decided to all go drinking.
So Haruto.
Actually, the
Haruto
winners,
would go shot for shot with Serenea.
Atsuko
So
and
if
I
you're
are
at
the
4, he's
winners.
at
We're
4.
not going to be hungover.
Yay.
Hey, my
So-
character's not going to be that bad.
So were you gonna have any more after 4?
Yes, because she gets flirty drunk.
Okay,
So you-
because Haruto rolled pretty
So me,
well. He rolled like 19.
Oh, I rolled
So
a
he-
17.
so- he would do at least
He's got a
one
shot.
more?
He's got a shot more than you.
Let me roll 1d4 to see how many more drinks she can.
Okay. Yeah, because right now you are, for having 4 with a 17, you are tipsy.
She
You were
can
on
have,
the gateway.
She can have 2 more. So she's
Okay.
at 6.
So, yeah. Let's just put it this way. Reikoku, you have your first one, you're like, this is good. And then you kind of like see everyone else having them, and you're like, oh, okay. So you do another one, and then
And
another one. And you're feeling great. You're feeling on top of the world. You do another one. You feel invincible. You watch as Haruto slams back his 3rd. You take your 5th, and then you wake up the next morning.
Aw.
You are just blackout drunk in the street, like
Well,
like
I was
in
gonna say
face of the
someone needs to-
ditch.
I was gonna say someone needs to carry him home, but I guess no one wanted to.
No, Daisuke
They
would've-
did.
I'm pretty
You were
sure.
bla-
I
said
carried him
blackout
home
and
once. I carried him home once already.
Okay, dude. Speaking as like,
Someone else's turn.
You said he was dead in a
Spe-
ditch.
I know, but no, didn't say dead. I said you were in a ditch. As someone who has been blackout drunk, there have been plenty of times I've been carried home and then left it.
Yes, me too. All right.
Like,
Can I add something to this for flavor text, Walker?
absolutely.
When he finally gets back, like whoever carries him back drops him off on his little futon. He remembers that we were told there's either 8 or 9 demons. We've killed 8. So he drunkenly grabs his swords and just starts wandering off into the night.
I am so glad. I am so glad Hikaru did not know about this number.
Because
he would be out
cuts
there with
down
you.
As he walks up to the door leading out of the house. He says, "Fuck you, door."
All right.
Cuts
Hey,
down the door and keeps going.
can I make another Constitution saving throw to see if I have a hangover in the morning?
Yes, you and Haruto are both going to have to do that. Because he keeps going until he wins.
23. She is a functioning alcohol.
Yeah, you get drunk enough for your tastes, and then when you wake up in the morning, you're just kind of like, ugh.
Good morning.
DM.
Chipper.
Haruto is not that lucky.
Okay. DM, I want them to, that thing I was talking about Hikaru being loud in the morning, that was just a fear that I wanted them all to have. Hikaru's gonna get up and quietly leave, and he's gonna head back to the forest to check, the traps and everything, because...
Well, Tenchi took them all down.
He took them all down? Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Because
check the
Sirenea
forest.
said-
He's still gonna check the
Sirenea said
forest.
there weren't any more demons.
Hikaru did, well, Sirenea said there weren't, but Hikaru did also remember the 8 or 9. So, just in case, just being a little extra paranoid for good reason.
Aw, Kobe, no.
Okay,
She's a stepdad drinker.
She's a stepdad drinker? Oh my god.
Hey, sport!
Also, Walker, drunken Reikoku would have headed towards.
I just feel like Hikaru walks back in after inspecting, and then there's freaking Sirenea, and she's like, "Grab Daddy another beer, would you, sport?" And it's like, "God damn it!"
Hey, do me a favor, Hawk.
Yes.
Roll me a d6.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, on my way out, did I find Reikoku outside?
This is what we're determining, is I'm seeing how many feet he would get outside of the house.
That is a 6 on a d6.
So you get 30 feet. So you basically would have passed out on the bridge. Lucky enough not to fall into the river face down.
Here's the good news. If he did throw up, it went in the river.
That is true.
Well, do you have your mask on? Is the thing.
Oh
I'm
god.
assuming I wouldn't have the mask on for this.
For eating and drinking and then going to sleep. Do you sleep with your mask on?
Wait, no,
sir?
actually no. Like last game, I gave my mask to Atsuko.
Yeah, but did you get it back before you all, when you were
Like we
hanging
never
out?
said I did, so I'm assuming she still has my mask.
Okay, so she
Okay.
probably set it down when she was sleeping. Just because I assume that you don't sleep with masks on regularly, Atsuko.
She's worse than that, Kobe. She's an Irish dad drinker. God damn.
So
I'm
yeah, on your way out, you just pass him, and you're just kind of like, huh. And then on your way back from the forest, you pass him, and you're like,
Oh no. When I pass him the second time around, I'm just like, okay, fine. This is happening. I pick him up by his belt kimono thing. Like, basically, I'm lifting him up like a sack of potatoes, and I'm walking him back like he's a sad sack of groceries. I'm letting his feet and his hands dangle on the ground and drag into the dirt.
come on, buddy.
Do I need to roll to make sure I don't throw up on him during all this?
Oh no, I'm
Make a
not
Constitution
lifting.
saving
No. When I say I'm lifting you up like a bag of groceries, you're still facing the ground. You'd be throwing up on the floor. You wouldn't be throwing up on me.
Like we talk about my belt, I assume it's like the front.
No.
Either way, that's a 5,
I am
Walker.
picking you up by the back.
Okay.
Yeah, as you kind of heave him up, so it's just kind of like you grab him by the back of his belt and you kind of one arm over the shoulder, or
Oh no. I'm carrying him like he's a bag of groceries.
Like I'm really tall, so my head
Yeah,
and my
that
legs are gonna be
literally-
dragging if you do that.
you could fireman carry him.
No. I'm literally grabbing a hard. I've got a hard grasp on him, and I'm just lifting him up, and I'm walking with him, kind of a little elevated. His body is about where my knee would be.
Okay, so you've got him on your hip, basically. You're doing a hip carry.
No, I'm straight. This is all arm strength.
I know, but you'd have to admit. I mean,
Again,
You have to make an athletics check for that.
Well, then roll my damn athletics check.
It would have to be strength versus athletics, wouldn't it?
Because this could only be hilarious if I drop him.
But yeah, wouldn't Reikoku's strength play a factor?
Well, no, because he said he's like carrying him like a bag of groceries. So Reikoku's basically just dangling.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is just basically like a dead weight carry.
Yeah, this is a dead weight carry.
So like a deadlift. But you're walking.
I didn't say I was walking fast. I just said I was walking.
So this works out great because with your 5, Reikoku, the second he kind of like hoists you up, you're just kind of like, and you just throw up on the ground like rainbows coming out. You know,
no. He's still facing towards the river. So he's throwing
I
up
get
in
that.
the
I'm
river.
saying he's still facing the ground. He's not like he's just facing the ground, vomiting.
But I mean,
as you're lifting him.
But he's like it's like projectile vomiting towards the river. So it's Can we say for flavor that most of it's actually making it into the river, but there's like splatters of it still on the bridge?
We'll just say that it evacuates his body, and I am not going to determine where it goes.
The fish are going to have quite the meal today.
Leaves.
Those fish are going to get so drunk.
And with the 6 that you rolled, the second you kind of see him vomiting, you're like, yeah, no, you just drop him.
I just drop him? Does he go falling off the bridge into the river?
No. Are you trying to kill me?
No, I want to know how deep this river is.
No, he just kind of like thumps onto the bridge, and then you just kind of walk away.
No, I don't just walk away. I'm not that mean. So I'm going to...
He's going to be there a while.
I'm going to grab... Oh, is he still throwing up?
I mean, not still, but he's like...
I'll wait for him to finish.
He nat 1'd on drinking. He is not going anywhere.
Okay, so I'm going to slowly help him up. Yep, right.
I think you can ask, like, Walker and Eva, anyone who's seen me drink, this is the furthest from real life.
Yeah, same here. I'm like hard Irish. It's same.
Yeah.
So...
I've seen both Richie and Hawk.
Oh, no, you haven't seen me drink.
No,
you haven't seen me really drink.
Not drunk, but yeah.
You haven't seen me really, really drink either, Eva.
Yeah.
I've seen you guys how you drink. Okay?
How we drink, yeah.
I mean, most of you have just seen me drink socially.
If you've well, Walker, you've kind of sort of seen me drink.
No, I mean, like, I haven't really, like...
ABC, you marveled at the fact that I was able to down half a bottle of Everclear in like 2 hours.
Yeah, but that was you drinking. That wasn't...
Yeah, but that's what
Like,
I'm saying.
I think
That's
the
why I
worst
said
I
you've
got-
seen me drink. Like, you've come close to seeing me drink. Yeah.
Anyway.
I think the
Anyway,
worst you...
so what I'm doing is I'm taking him around to the side of the river, right? To clean him off a little bit, and then I'm
Okay.
going to Doc Brown him. You remember when Doc Brown like got passed out drunk off of a shot, and then they had to like douse him. Yeah, in Back to the Future 3, and they had to douse him in like the buckets of water or whatever outside. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing to him, but with a river.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then, are you taking him back to the lodge?
Eventually.
Okay.
Once he
Well,
stops
Once I'm done waterboarding him, yeah.
Yeah, we do got to wrap. So I'll just say that as you are cleaning him off and everyone else is waking up, a bright new
And then I
dawn
fireman's
shines over
carry. I throw him over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes when I carry him in.
Okay. A bright new dawn is shining over Junsui as the threat is now past. And your futures are looking up for the next mission that you will undergo on your adventures to becoming greater Demon Slayers. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Dungeons & Demon Slayers tonight. It's been fun.
Huzzah! All right, so now everything is, I guess, back under my control because I'm running the stream. So big hand for our lovely DM, Walkman EXE, everybody.
Woo!
Today was a fun campaign, dude. I had a lot of fun with that. We got to be silly. Also, holy shit, you survived the cave. You two both survived. That was the most impressive thing. Holy shit.
We murdered a shit ton of demons.
Yes, you did.
Ah.
I was expecting it to be much tougher than that. Holy crap, guys. Way to go. But now, sadly, it is the end of the stream, so we must do our obligatory shout-outs for everybody. So, really quick, our DM, WalkmanEXE, plug yourself and your stuff.
Hi everybody, my name is WalkmanEXE. You can find me on YouTube at, of course, WalkmanEXE. It is where all of my D&D content live. So if you want to see more streams or recordings like this, I've got campaigns like Platinum Watch, Guardians of Codlow, Legends of Stone Harbor, fucking Lost Tales of Ardaith, DM'd by Red Beast 13. It's great.
And what stuff do you do for this channel besides
channel,
the Demon Slayer campaign?
Mostly for this channel, I do voice work. I am Krusty in Log Horizon Abridged, and I voice old Regard in Goblin Slayer. Episode 2
and 3. We
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
we haven't
Goblin
recorded
Slayer.
you yet.
Slime.
Slime, not Goblin Slayer. We're not doing Goblin Slayer. Don't start that. Don't get that rumor out there.
I don't know why I.
Don't put that rumor
My
out there.
brain not work. Sorry. I've been running this thing for so long.
It's
tonight.
Demon Slayer, not Goblin Slayer. You got the wrong Slayer. Unless it's Buffy, then that's that's always the right Slayer. Buffy is
Let's
always
be
the right
honest,
Slayer.
Some of the demons look like nasty goblins.
Now I'm just waiting. No, I'm just waiting for freaking
Let's
Grim.
be real here. Lower Moon 5 was a little goblin
Goblin. All right. Anyway.
with his spider powers and his sickening threads.
All right. And playing Atsuko, the wonderful Lady Chan. Please plug yourself and tell people what you do on this channel.
Hello, everybody. You can find me on YouTube, which is Lady Chan. You can also find me on Twitter, which is also Lady Chan. And what I do for this channel is I am the voice actor for them in Goblin Slayer.
What?
No! See, look at that! Kobe already says that Goblin Slayer confirmed. Look what you've done, people! No! Bad! Bad!
Not
Sorry, I'm tired.
that hesitation.
You may be, but Lady Chan did that on purpose.
There's no.
There's no
What I do-
goblin.
Slime.
There's
Get it
no
right.
goblins.
Slime.
It's slime.
It's slime.
It is slime.
We're bad about this.
Okay,
Yeah,
there's
we
a lot of
realize.
fantasy isekai series out right now.
I got
Nonsense.
It's not called that time I got reincarnated as a Goblin Slayer, you assholes.
Yeah, sorry guys. You're right. Richie, you're right. I'm sorry. I voiced Papa Goblin in Shield Hero Abridged. Yeah. We do that.
We're doing that's coming soon in 2020.
Yeah.
All right, so
2027.
all right, so anyway, please continue.
For my channel, I do like fan dubs and pretty soon maybe song covers, but who knows?
Who and what do you voice for this channel?
I voice for a lot.
Don't you
of people.
do? Aren't you in Log Horizon Abridged?
I'm in the Log Horizon Abridged. I'm in just a lot of Abridged from 2GS to.
Do you have a named character? I could have sworn you had
Do
a
I have
named
a
character.
name?
Fuck if I know anymore.
I probably.
You're auditioning for episode 3 of Slime as soon as we get done here.
Yeah, that's kind of confirmed, honestly.
Yeah. I'm making you audition. I am making you audition.
He had a tantrum. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
That
It's
was
far
bad.
more than just a tantrum.
He was like, "Why didn't you audition for this?"
Why did not? It's not just why. Honestly, I wouldn't have gone nuts about it if it wasn't the third fucking time this has happened to me.
Yeah.
So,
That's fair.
yeah. After a while, my patience runs thin. All right.
Just okay, Richie. I will audition for you immediately after this.
Oh, for female voices?
For female voice.
Yes.
I have range, god damn it.
I know you do. I'm
I
just
have
kinda
range.
thinking
Oh dear lord. Alrighty. That's a thing. Dear
really is.
God.
But also hashtag Sweet Bean Army still lives on.
Red Bean Bun Army now, apparently.
Now
You
it's
guys
a red
red
bean.
bean army now.
No.
Alright.
There's a
So
dog in that red bean.
oh good lord.
That's the thing.
With Daisuke, you just show up and it's like, is this her boyfriend? Is this her boyfriend? I'm totally judging their relationship.
That needs to be a meme. That needs to be drawn. Is this like the dude with the butterfly?
God damn it.
I love. Fuck you, Jared. Fuck you, and I love you at the same time. Hi, I'm Blank. I'm in Goblin Slayer Abridged. I play as the Shield Hero's Priestess of Slime. God damn you guys. I love you all. Okay, moving on. Playing the role of Daisuke is FelTheVA. He does a lot of stuff with us.
I do.
You have food in your mouth too. Yay!
Yeah, legit. I'm hungry. Sorry.
Same. I'm sober. I don't want to be.
Obviously, I am the voice of Vine for Log Horizon Bridge. I am the co-director for Slime, which is why I'm very angry that people were messing it up and calling it Goblin Slayer.
Look,
Jesus
I'm.
Christ, guys.
You're also one of the two.
tired.
You're also one of
Get
the
off
two
my
assistant
face.
directors for Log Horizon Christmas special. So there you go.
That is correct. Yeah, for the Christmas special. And I obviously do What the Fell. I've been holiday season has been a little bit of a problem, but expect this Wednesday there is a What the Fell, no problems.
I'm not gonna hold my breath.
That's fine.
None of you should either.
Okay.
I am used to your job bringing me constant disappointment.
Oh.
Oh dang.
Just as a question,
Mm-hmm.
if What the Fell doesn't happen, can we have Walkman Wednesdays?
That is
Hey, I
a that is all right. First off, that is a no, because
Damn it.
that's a thing you have to that's a thing you have to run by Tony, because essentially
Sorry, guys. No Neverwinter.
so essentially
Oh.
essentially that is that this is his channel. We just
I know.
work on it.
I'm aware.
However, if like the worst case scenario happens, talk to Doger. That will be a
Okay.
January thing for Doger. Siri and hi, I'm Blank. I play Siri in LHA Christmas special. How dare you? How dare you? Okay. Next up, Edgelord Reikoku, who is voiced by Hawk.
And I play Einzel Gon, and the time I got reincarnated in another world, my smartphone abridged.
Oh my God, I hate all of you so much.
Seriously, I am Caillou in Long Horizon Abridged, and Papadayo Wolf, and
Red Dragon, Veldora, something Godzilla.
Veldora the Storm Dragon, Veldora, Godzilla Storm Dragon, Veldora, Tempest,
Yeah.
Veldora.
and I make my own shit. And starting the first week of January, I am going to be doing horror reviews on my channel.
Oh God, I need you to join me because there's a bunch of horror games I now have to play.
Ooh, very fun.
Question: Are you going to be talking about Gothic horror?
Maybe. Like
I'm
I'm
in.
going. Basically, my thing is it's going to be horror movies from the last 52 years, a different movie each week from 1998 to 2020.
And as our new character, Cyrenea, Latin Fire VA.
Hello. Yeah. Fucking. Why'd you guys have to ruin it? My intro. First off. God damn it.
Another fucking
Hey,
person
you
that's
do
staying
your own
behind.
intro.
Another fucking person that's staying behind after this call to audition.
yes. I know.
The cousins are in trouble.
The cousins are in trouble. They're always in trouble. When aren't they in trouble? Honestly. That's gonna be the whole thing. That's gonna be the whole shtick. They're always in trouble because
Linessia,
of my
maybe if
sister.
you'd stop rolling nat ones.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
heard me.
roll one single nat one tonight, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've seen your rolls, Linessia. You can't lie to me.
No, it's Siri, and Siri beats.
Oh, Siri does not beat Hal.
Nah. Google Assistant always wins.
Google Assistant always wins.
Cortana's
Oh,
just
Sorry,
like, I heard
I
that.
had to look at my speaker because it immediately lit up, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, mine. I actually had to disconnect mine in the middle of the game because I called myself.
I should have just
Siri.
been like, Alexa, who's the best AI?
Oh no. All right, but yeah, I do Linessia for these guys. I also do a character in One Piece Alabasta Bridge episode 2, and I'm not saying the name.
You're also in the Christmas special, but we can't say as
I'm
who.
also in the I'm also in the Log Horizon Christmas special. Not to mention, I do my own shit. I do comic dubs. I do gaming. You'll actually see me do a lot of more Destiny gameplay later on this month. Hopefully,
I would
can
have
do a
you.
bit
I
of
would
time
have you join me
Christmas.
for the stuff that I'm doing for Resident Evil right now, but I can't show it on stream what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't play horror games.
Oh no, you wouldn't be playing it. You'd be laughing at it.
Oh God.
And what's really
Yeah,
funny
but,
is there's not a lot of horror to be had in this game because the version that I'm playing right now, there's no zombies, no lickers, no nothing. It's called The Rapture. All the monsters, with the exception of the bosses, don't exist. They're not in the game.
Well, after What the Hell Wednesdays, I tend to do my streams. So, yeah, I might do something this week. Probably in regards to indie horror or visual novels. Maybe
You just said you
maybe
don't do horror.
I don't do horror, but I do psychological horror. So, like,
That's still horror.
That's still horror.
Doki Doki
That's
is not
arguably
not
worse.
horror.
Doki Doki is the worst kind of horror. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, because it's
Take your
kids, so it can't be.
Lovecraftian horror out of here.
God damn. Oh jeez, what just happened?
Say goodbye to Eve, everybody.
Psychological horror.
It's
All
not
right,
a real horror.
and I'm Richie Roberts. I direct.
Lovecraft would disagree with you.
Okay, I figured out how to properly do this. All right, so now that I've turned all of their audio off on the stream, yeah. Hi guys, I'm Richie Roberts. I am the one that's been hosting the stream, so I hope it hasn't been too terrible, tech-wise and quality-wise. Hopefully, things went smoothly tonight. We're still trying to figure out what exactly is going down as far as like any Discord issues that keep popping up from time to time. But I will try and make sure that if I don't hear somebody saying something clearly, that I'll get them to repeat it. So hopefully you guys do hear it. I do a lot of directing and writing for Fat Dog. Most of the stuff, with the exception of One Piece, is stuff that I either write or direct for. So there's that. I do some voice work. So I'm Menu. I'm Great Sage, and I do other voices. It's just those are the ones that are most popular, so I don't really talk about them. I kind of want to make it like some sort of a freaking voice hunt. Can you pick out which voice is mine? All right. That having been said, though, guys, we hope that you enjoyed tonight's episode. Hope that you're looking forward to the next one coming up in 2 weeks. Oh my God, we've got almost a Christmas special version coming up in 2 weeks, don't we? Oh boy. Whew. All right. So we will see you guys on the next video. Have a good night. I'm going to turn I am so glad I did not turn the fucking thing on. They could not hear that. That is it for everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey guys.
Bye, everybody.
No, they can hear you saying goodbye.
Okay.